Okay.
But then you went to go help. What's your?
yeah.
You went to go help Tomes.
What? So, what rarity are you looking to purchase? Another premium.
Yes.
All right. I will roll for your.
How do you still have money?
He rolled for me. I don't know.
28.
Also, did my shit cost?
Yeah. I gotta go look at
So-
what you told me my costs are.
So, Jareth, if you purchase another premium item, it will be 2,800.
Okay, that taps me.
Damn,
I don't need
you
money.
got that from me.
Why can't you roll like
Oh.
that for me?
Yeah, you got screwed.
Okay, I'll get another. I will do that for my sword.
Yeah, some people. I feel bad. I rolled like a 98, I think, for Alex.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's rough.
And
Jesus.
yeah, it can get bad. It
God,
can
we
get real
talk
bad.
a lot in here. I can't
So-
find where you posted my costs.
So that's a no, Alex, to the melta charges.
There it is.
I have 1,000 left. I'm sure I can finagle
Premium
something.
weapon chassis.
This is
try
only
and-
lumping.
Would
two
you like to
questions
try and
on-
finagle me?
Yeah, I'll finagle you. What do I have to do to finagle
Should I just
you?
add that underneath my weapons?
Yes. So there's a box underneath, like when you open up your weapon type, like in the description. You can also put it there and what it does if you want to, or just put the name of the modification, and then we can always look it up later. But as long as there's something there indicating what everything does, I'm cool with it.
All right,
Okay.
I have 1,600 requisition points left.
All right, cool. Alex, so what are you trying to buy?
I have 1,000 that I can throw around.
Okay.
1,500. I have 1,500 that I can throw around.
So,
Those melta charges were really. They really did something for me.
Melta charges are $2,000. I'm willing to go halvesies with you because I got about 1,200 left myself.
He's just
So,
riding the high from the Gargant.
He is riding the high from the Gargant.
I'm really just riding the high of the natural 20 to put together.
And I am going to be the dealer and be like, yes, here, take more melta charges.
Hey, question.
What's up?
You know, in the Star Wars system that we're kind of using as a base, they have the Mandalorian armor. Are you going to be making any special armor types for 40k?
So
Where do I look up fucking weapon chassis shit?
there are going to be special weapon types, including Dreadnought armor or Terminator armor. So hang tight on those.
Okay.
Not getting there yet.
I have two questions then.
Sure, what's up?
How much did the shield stuff cost? I'm assuming that was not free.
What did you purchase?
Sorry, the upgrade that Alex gave me.
That
Oh,
was
that
that
one
was,
was free.
that was free because
Well,
Alex
hot
built
damn.
that.
You're
Fucking amazing.
welcome.
Wonderful.
From Alex,
Yes.
apparently.
Gracias.
From Alex,
Um,
apparently.
And second, for those two items, I need you to roll, right? Roll for them. The Veer Agathis armor and the Fine Shit armor.
Ooh. One moment,
Right.
please.
Viper weapon chassis. What can I put onto this light weapon chassis? Where can I look at that?
Did you see the message I sent you, Jareth?
No. Johnny's girlfriend likes the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, you should tell Penn that. I think Penn
You want
likes
to say
the Ravens.
Here.
She just screenshotted me the message she sent you.
One more time.
Fuck them and fuck her.
Alright.
No problem.
That's crazy.
I don't know. The Baltimore Ravens, like, they were okay. Subpar at best. They're probably going to be subpar at best.
Yeah, so Johnny had said all these things, and I was just like, I have no energy, but I'll tell Kristen, and she's more than happy to give Aaliyah all the smoke.
I literally, I love football, so, like, what's the argument? My team won the Super Bowl. When was the last time Dave watched?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Me, the Vikings fan, is gonna stay out of this conversation.
Oh my god. So funny. Holy shit, y'all really don't play about this sports shit. That's
Dude, nah.
She does not. She does not.
Oh my
Fans
god.
staying out
You have fun?
entirely.
I'm saying in a grown man's place.
The
Out of
Dolphins
out of this
chat like 20 years ago.
Damn. Alright.
if this is the case, I shall purchase both.
What was I gonna say?
My
Okay.
dear
Oh,
DM.
David put me in the chat.
And for everyone's clarification, you now all have access to take one frag grenade with you.
Yay!
I will post the description of the frag grenade so everybody knows what we're dealing with here.
I'm just gonna add that as an attack option.
Can I attempt to tip the supply servitor, and then he'll give me a crack grenade?
I'll tell you what. You can attempt to either swipe one, or you can attempt to hack it.
Hey, throwing is no. Okay.
On your strength.
Strength times 10, I believe.
What
You
do you think my
know-
chances are using nature to hack the servitor?
I'm just gonna delete this actually.
The servitor is not. You're not going to be able to persuade it or tip it. It doesn't really care about that. So
What about if I drug it and just take it?
You're gonna hack it biologically.
you're going to biohack it?
I'm a doctor.
Do you have a? Do you have
a creepy sci-fi doctor with a drill arm?
Do you have an equivalent kit? Just out of curiosity.
I have a Medicaid kit
You have a Medicaid kit? Give me a Medicaid tech.
and biotech implements, actually.
Give me a biotech. Biotech check. Let's see what you do. Can't believe I'm doing this. He fucking did it.
Hell yeah!
Proud
Give
of
me my crack
you!
grenade.
All right. So what are you trying to get from it?
I just want a crack grenade.
You want a crack grenade? Okay.
I'm
let
gonna
me-
pin this.
Like crack cocaine.
No, crack like
cloud?
No.
AR.
Oh,
okay. So frag grenades, for information, frag grenades are widespread but lower damage. Crack grenades are much smaller spread, but the explosive blast is much higher. I am gonna do this, I think, for the crack grenade.
This is the
Um,
first level power.
So for the crack grenade, it will be a 5-foot radius and make it 3d10 kinetic.
Hell yeah!
The Night Lord and I are going to go halvesies on a melt to charge.
We're buying a melt to charge. Okay. You may add the melt to charge to your list.
All right, I am now basically broke, but
it
it's
I got
it's going towards a
1,600
good
requisition
cause.
Points.
feels just like real life.
I also know where a beautiful
800.
ramen shop is now.
True.
Higher level.
Are you going to take us there?
Hell no.
Okay, so
It's just for her and her boyfriend.
Yeah,
Akio.
it's our place. Get your
Crazy.
own
Our
ramen
place?
shop.
The greed is insane.
I
No
hope to
way.
one day RP Rickman there and destroy it in combat with somebody else.
You don't even know where it
Preferably.
is.
Rigmond will take
I
you
just said
over
that.
there.
There's several
and then
floors
fight there.
to get to it. Don't
It took
worry.
us like 2 hours to walk there from where our barracks is.
Okay,
I've got
then
time.
there's no way Rigmond can get there without
Rickman
I've
fighting.
got
doesn't have
time,
the
this is
attention
insane.
span.
Motherfucking so
Rickman
bored.
will
Alright,
get
we're-
5 minutes
look-
on the way there. Someone will insult him and he'll get in a fight there.
Yeah, probably.
It's one of those rolling
I
I don't
dust
like that you're
clouds.
reading me for filth right now.
Tell me I'm wrong, Jareth.
I can't.
What's the damage for a melt? Oh wait, I can fucking look that up, stupid ass.
Okay, so now my AC is 21.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome. You can filter that to the premium rarity to just look at what will go in that chassis.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. We have done all of our shopping.
The type item modification is gonna be where the most of them are. But I mean, there's other stuff too. Also, I typically change rows per page to all, so I don't have to change pages. Does anyone else
Also,
need the
is-
enhanced items modifications page, or everyone has that?
I think I have it.
I think you
Okay.
pinned it.
It should
Is
be Ben.
Beer a person that I should know of, like lore wise?
Is who?
Veer, Biir, or is that
If
the
he
name
is
of
a
the armor?
person, I don't know who he is. So
Okay.
I also don't know who that is.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
What is a
The
brute
armor
cell?
upgrade is named, so I
Oh
don't know why.
no. Veer. So that's a Star Wars thing. Just don't worry about that.
Oh, noted. High cap.
I could put a brutal cell on, along with my brutal oscillator.
General
Yeah.
Oh,
Easy.
you're going the full crit build.
Jareth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
recommended
motherfucker
all
been rolling so many damn crits. I'd be sad if he didn't.
True.
because he innately gets an increased crit range. I recommended to him a crit fish build equipment, basically.
Crit fish, is that what it's called?
Yeah, you're
Yep.
fishing for crits.
Type shit.
I literally sent him a bunch of recommendations that were all designed building him into a crit fisher.
You didn't even build your own character?
I already did mine.
I never
No,
build
not-
my
no,
own
not you,
character.
this guy.
Katie always builds my character because I'm a
That's love.
child.
It's true. I built him.
Yeah.
I built him a barbarian that once overcame the DR of a Tarask with its bite attack.
Bro.
I was there. I saw it.
You know what's crazy? I
Jesus,
built
I
this
was the
motherfucker's
Tarask.
character too. That's insane.
Normally, how it goes is she'll build the base and then
I
she basically forces me to figure it out.
You know what's
All I wanted was
Stop
you.
them.
Why is
I
Ah,
give
get out of
you
my
some
head!
rules, and then I expect you to learn it.
Yes.
Get out of my head!
Never.
Bing.
I want to get into you.
Who are you
All right.
talking
What if I
to?
want to get into you?
Chaos God?
What?
guys?
Alright, we're already
What? 42
minutes into the
Can we
session.
universally agree that Sim also gets inspiration for his good RP?
Yeah?
Yes.
He RP'd with everybody.
I agree.
Alright, Sim, you can reroll anytime you want on Katie's character.
Hey! Why mine?
No, I agree.
Fuck you,
He's
closer
Gareth.
to
I
you.
just helped you make your character better.
You live in the same
bitch.
house?
He's closer to you. Like,
Betrayal.
right. Like, it's not
So-
betrayal.
Here's what I'm gonna do. To start the match, start the session, you guys have 4 command points.
Okay.
However,
You
because-
thought I was done? I'm sorry.
you thought I was done? However,
No.
I get 2.
That sounds good. Good job, buddy.
So I can use 2 inspirations at any point in time in the game.
Me and Connor both have one each too, so we got 6 altogether, guys.
It'll be fine. Everybody will be fine.
Alright, real quick question though, Sim.
Sup?
Can I use my inspiration to cancel your inspiration?
Yes. So if you guys want, like, for instance, if you guys want to burn an inspiration to, like, reroll something, I can burn one to cancel it, and vice versa.
Oh,
Hell
rude.
yeah.
I
Now
feel
can we
like
cancel the
canceling.
cancellation?
I feel like canceling a player's inspiration is like counterspelling a healing spell.
It is. However, I will only
Yeah,
typically do that if you guys are like, oh, I missed on this really critical attack. I'm going to try and re-roll it. I'm going to be like, well, no.
Gotcha.
At least until I'm out. I've only got 2, so
If
I've
you
got
remember,
2
Katie-
chances to counterspell you.
That did happen to us.
Yeah. I do
Oh,
remember.
I heard.
I never
And-
forget.
The difference is,
Mike.
as I said, this campaign's a little more brutal, but I typically like to think I'm more fair and won't use it completely maliciously. I use it in important moments.
Hasn't Mary unintentionally counterspelled
Mari.
multiple?
Mari,
No, Mary.
we have played 6 sessions of this campaign and you still can't say my character's name correctly.
Dead manga.
It's Mariana.
She didn't accidentally counterspell him. She
No.
used dispel magic.
Also, I used an anti-magic field. Also, I purposefully did not attack the boss the entire fight last time to let to let Anu get all of his shots in that he wanted to until there was literally nothing left to fight but the boss. Thank you. I'm
Literally not
considerate.
complaining.
I'm considerate.
Literally
Yeah,
not
yeah. If
complaining.
Alex isn't complaining, then the rest of you shut the fuck up.
I'm not complaining.
I didn't say anything. The rest of you.
All right.
Well, now I want to complain.
Rein it in here, ladies and gents. Rein it in. Is anybody need any other purchases at this moment?
Nah, bro, take
You
it
said
from
we
me.
can't buy 2 oscillators because they don't stack, correct?
You cannot buy 2 oscillators. They do not stack. You
There
can
you
buy an oscillator, a focus, and other things like that. You can't have 2 of the same.
What do I buy
I
potions?
need to make.
I need to
What's
put
that?
focus on.
Potions.
What about that potion?
Those are like Colto packs, I think.
Okay.
Colto.
So we can buy potions? What the fuck?
What? Okay. Are you saying potions?
Yeah,
I can't
potion.
hear
Potion.
him.
No, he's asking about health potions.
Health
Health
potion.
potions are not the same. I'm talking specifically modifications and upgrades.
No, potions.
Well, you asked if we needed to buy anything else.
Yeah, if you want to buy, so if you want to buy some med packs, you are more than welcome to.
Are they called stims or packs?
They should be med packs. They should be under adventuring gear.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Install your.
And that'll be in the equipment dock.
Yeah, so that's going to be under loot, adventuring gear, and a med pack is an
300.
action. Yep, it is 300. It is an action, and the creature rolls 1 die equal to the size of their hit die to regain hit points plus their Constitution modifier.
Gotcha.
There you go. I sent the link to you, Tums. Does anyone else want?
Is
I
there
guess I can just post it
any-
in here.
Is there any limit on like I'm not system wise in Cyberpunk like only fucking medtechs can administer stims? Is
Nope, everybody can shoot themselves up with an adrenaline shot if you want to.
that wonderful? Okay, cool. I will take a few of those as well.
The only difference is that the apothecary, also known as Mr. Tomes over here, is the only one who can use Medicae, which is very specific. But everybody can use a med pack.
You determined between sessions that we're all starting off with 2 grenades, but then after that we have to buy them ourselves, right?
1 grenade.
1 grenade. You may take
One
one
grenade.
free grenade into every combat.
Okay.
Into every combat or every mission?
Or, well, every mission. At the
Every
beginning
combat.
of every mission, you get
Okay.
1 free grenade.
600, so I have 200 RP left. Cool.
I guess I'll buy a couple med
And right
packs.
now, you guys only have access to frag grenades, which is why I gave you the information for frags.
To install your focus, your focus.
Brutal Cell, Brutal Oscillator.
I believe I am set up for success, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just gonna bring 2 prosthetic feet instead of med kits because it's just cheaper, and then I
Jared,
can
you
replace
cannot
full
put a
legs.
brutal cell on your weapon.
Vibro weapon. Fuck.
It's a light weapon upgrade. That's why the brutal oscillator is the same thing, but for your weapon type.
I have to replan things then.
That's what I messaged you. You didn't read it apparently.
I don't know how to read on the weekends.
Yeah, you have to make sure the weapons that you are putting, the upgrades you put in whatever you're upgrading corresponds with the type of weapon, armor, whatever you're wearing. So keep that in mind when you're looking at upgrades for everyone.
Vibro weapon.
Yeah.
Did somebody's
Oh,
foot
you
get
can't
blown
check
off?
subtype.
No,
kind of
he's just
annoying.
saying that instead of healing us, he's just gonna like let our foot get blown off and then put a mechanical one on instead because it's cheaper than med packs.
Yeah, man, that is 100% a valid option.
It's half the price.
It's
Shit,
half the
can't argue.
price.
I have seen dumber things happen.
I
That's a
bought 2
valid
med packs because I had leftover money.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Weird, me 3.
I'm
Fire
poor now.
fighting guard.
That's okay.
What is this?
A man
These
of
are for
God has no
critting.
use for coins.
Excuse me, that's heresy.
Nonsense. Not when I do
Heresy.
it.
Religion is heresy.
Not when I do it.
Not when I do it.
Heresy.
Not when I do it.
Heresy.
No.
Hypocrite and heresy.
Motherfucker, I'm a word bearer.
Well,
That's
then
our
he's
whole
playing-
thing.
No.
Yeah, then he's playing fully into his role because all people of any faith are hypocrites.
See?
Damn.
He gets it.
Look.
I mean, I can't
Ooh,
argue
looking
with
at the
you,
parents.
but
Chills.
Yo, what if I was super religious? You
you're
don't know
not,
me,
though.
Jared.
I would have said it louder.
What denomination are you?
What's his denomination?
The pescatarian.
The fact that you had to think about it. Did you say
My grandma put me on the fucking.
No, pescatarian, the fish.
I'm a pescatarian.
My grandma put me on the denomination beef. Like that was one of our last conversations that we had before I moved. So I was like, "What the fuck are Lutherans?" She's like, "Oh, there's Lutherans. They're all fucking dirty cheats." I said, "What?"
Lutheran?
You mean Lutheran?
Fuck if
What
I
else
know.
can I do
something
to
like
increase
that.
my crit? With a
You can
chassis.
take
It's only
you can
Dark
take
Angel.
a keen oscillator. That increases your crit range by 1.
Well, he can't have 2 oscillators.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's more weapon dice or more crit.
More weapon dice it is.
Can we land on murder now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's done shopping. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
done shopping.
I'm just figuring out what to put into this thing.
All right, cool. Let's kick it into gear then, because we got lots of things to do and a lot of things to kill.
We're saving my brothers. I got
Yep.
my Blood Angel shirt on. I'm ready to go.
Oh, saving. Oh,
I will go ahead and just, for the sake of expediency, push some things forward just through some text box here, which is what was it? Mari, Anu, and Rigmond, I believe,
Yeah. that
met
was
with the
three of us.
War Master to inform him that they received a message from her brothers and the Blood Angels, requesting assistance on a planet only referred to as Murder. However, at the time, no one was able to get any responses, and the War Master said to return. He will call for her when he receives any sort of response.
Yeah, he was gonna have his astropath reach out to my Primarch's astropath to verify.
Correct. So, over the several weeks that have passed, because he is on the way there one way or another, but over the several weeks, some interesting stuff did happen. Rigmond joined a cult.
Girls Club.
That's a joke.
Against my will.
Girls Club.
You went there on your own free choice, brother.
I thought we were gonna kill each other.
We can't
No.
both be cultists,
He
man.
got there
Come
ready
on.
for Underground Fight Club and was disappointed to find it's a Gossip Club instead.
I was so pissed in real life and in game. I was so mad. I was just like, oh yes, we're gonna RP ourselves a fight club.
Nix
And then they started talking about things.
Nix and Theus had a combat of wits
And an actual combat.
and blades. Somebody
great.
here was visited in the middle of the night by an unknown entity. Everything's fine.
Totally.
And then one person went on a date,
You heard it. He called it a date.
and then the other person spent the entire time without a shirt on blacksmithing.
Yep.
Hey, 2 people went on a date.
I was supposed to say Jareth went on a date. I don't know.
Well, one person in this group went on a date. Anyway.
Yeah.
But over the time period, Mari, you would be notified not by Horus himself, but by eventually Torgadon that they did not receive any message from your brother. However, Sanguinius's fleet did confirm that they are at a planet called Murder, and that it is going very poorly.
Okay.
So Horus has moved his portion of the fleet, while the remainder finish up cleaning on Ulanor. You guys are on your way to a lovely, lovely planet once again, only known as Murder. When you arrive, you are given the task to go down and find out why no one can get through. The planet appears to be covered in some sort of storm that is raging at all times. For whatever reason, transmissions are nigh impossible to get through. So, you're going to go find them yourself. Their last known whereabouts have been logged into a Thunderhawk, and you load up. Is there anything else you guys need or want to do before we drop?
My main question is it our squad or is it like the company going down?
The company is going down. I'm just clarifying for you.
Can I bring Wraith or no?
You want to bring the dog?
Well, will you kill him if I bring him with?
The planet's called Murder.
Okay, fine. I'll leave him on the ship.
That was a.
I was about to say that
silly
was a
question.
very interesting question.
That was a silly question.
Moida. Why don't you get... It's Moida.
for context, anything that goes down in this on this world is free game for pain and suffering. All right.
How about we bring the dog for character
No.
development purposes?
No.
Think about the blood rage that Mari would unleash if something happens to poor
All
dear.
of
that
my
would be-
brothers are already on the planet. Is that not enough for you?
No,
No.
we need more.
More
God, you
blood.
Savages.
sorry.
Who are you, Rigmond?
Hey, whoa!
No,
You're
he's
the
the
one suggesting bringing a dog to murder.
I
Rigmond
asked a
likes the
question. Move
dogs.
on.
All right. Unless anybody has any further questions, concerns, otherwise, you guys load up onto the Thunderhawk and are brought down. When you enter atmosphere, the entire ship begins to, like, the lights begin to flash. It rumbles. It is having a lot of turbulence. Eventually, the lights do shut off, and only emergency lights come on. The pilot of the Thunderhawk eventually says, "There's too much. We're going to have to land it as fast as we can. We cannot keep flying. So be ready." As the ship eventually touches down with a thunk, as they had to come down pretty steep, the ship eventually powers down. The drop ramp opens, and you guys are on a planet that seems honestly kind of funky. Everything here appears to be relatively normal, I guess is the best way to put it. There are regular, like, flora and stuff, but some of them are oddly colored. However, give me some perception checks. Let's see what exactly all of you can see.
How would you describe the general biome we're in?
Well, that's why I'm asking for perception checks, to see how much of everything you guys are able to see currently. As there is a storm currently raging, so we'll see what you see.
Perception. 14.
That's a waste of a 20.
Yikes.
Nat 20?
Hey, 20, we're good. 20
Yeah.
we're good.
Aw,
I have 0 in perception.
Bruh. Brother.
Yeah, 0, 0.
Rigmond's only perceptive if there's a fight to be had.
You got that right.
All right. The initial information that you guys get, because the 20 is pretty good, 19 and 17 are all good. Everybody else, you're only going to hear what I have to say first. Everybody else will hear the second half. The ground appears kind of muddy. The plants around the drop site appear to be, how can I put this? Stiff, almost like little spines instead of like the usual flora of like bending plants and stuff like that. So these things have some rigidity to them. It is hilly as well, with some like cave-like formations in those hills. So that's what everybody can see right now. Everybody who got above a 15, however, you guys do see some in the distance, these trees is the best way to describe them. These big white chalky trees. And then behind those are even taller trees, in quotation marks. These are more like spires that reach several hundred feet into the sky, but do not appear to be moving or changing in any way, shape, or form.
I will point
Currently-
them out to people who didn't see them.
Currently, there does not appear to be anything hostile at the moment, as you guys unload. So, off to the east of where you guys landed is where the last known coordinates of the Blood Angels company that they last were able to get a hold of was located.
Is east towards the chalky trees?
East is not towards the chalky trees.
Okay,
East is
curious.
towards more of like the hilly area.
Alright. Well, east we go then.
All right. Anybody else want to say or do anything?
After your lead.
Go the opposite direction of where her brothers are. I'm kidding.
You're a bitch.
Or even
East is
I
cool.
will also tell you guys, Relinor is not with you today.
Mm.
Oh, no relish?
My
You said that there was
relish.
like static or whatever when they're coming down.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I missed the part when we were coming down. Did you say there was static?
Kind of. It was causing so much interference that even the electrical, like the electricity and circuitry inside of the Thunderhawk was struggling to keep up and eventually shut down, and only emergency systems were able to come online.
So are our boxes working? Are we receiving orders and coordinates or?
So you only have the coordinates from before you landed. As of, do you want to check the Vox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you activate your Vox, as of right now, you get no responses, pure static only.
All right, dead signal.
That
Yeah, when we
explains
move towards the trees.
Move towards the trees.
towards the east,
And-
yeah.
Towards the trees.
Okay. So east is towards the hills, north is towards the trees.
Yeah, we're going east.
Oh, okay.
East is the last coordinates we had for them.
Okay. You guys make your way. Are we stealthing or are we going just seeing what we see?
I would assume stealthing. We know it's like an active war zone, right? Like this.
And
This
we
is
also
like
know that
a-
it's going poorly.
You are very aware that something down here is very dangerous.
Did Sanguinius,
so-
communicate any sort of information on what we're dealing with here that could have been communicated to us, or no?
Good question. You were communicated with that there are creatures down here of some kind. They have never been able to get good pictures of them due to the static and the interference. However, anybody, give me an investigation check.
Who's
Oh,
good at
boy.
that? Who's good at that?
That would be the Ultramarine.
The
Yeah.
Ultramarine is fantastic at that.
I'm gonna give you my
Yeah.
skill boost.
Goodness.
Have
That's
guidance.
0.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you don't, I also have it.
I will stand and watch and do nothing.
Add a D4.
It's a
D6.
D6. It's a D6.
Oh shit! You're right.
We got a bard up in this motherfucker.
21.
No, it's
21.
Just guidance.
All right. Theus, as you look at the staticky photos that were given to you guys as part of your, mission briefing, you notice some relatively interesting things. The first one is that one of the creatures that you can see in the picture appears to be some sort of arachnid. It has long, spindly legs and a bulbous body, and appears to have mandibles as well. So the best definition you could give it is some kind of arachnid. Bug. The second creature type that you are able to see is very similar in its build, except that it appears to have wings and is smaller framed. So it is a flying arachnid. However, there are two other pictures that are so garbled you are not able to really make out heads or tails what they are.
Okay, well, I don't really have anything to add then. Just there's bugs, some type of wildlife.
Some kind of big bug.
Arachnids.
All right. Do we want to go super stealthy and I use smuggle?
What's
mean,
Pass
smuggled?
without trace.
It's past that a trace.
Plus 10 to all stealth checks.
That would
long
probably
does it
help us
last?
move faster. Last an hour.
An hour.
Oh yeah, we should probably do that.
I agree.
My one concern is that I only have this once a day.
Well,
Yep.
We don't know what the hell's going on, so this would be the best time.
I agree.
So true.
Okay.
And we
Well,
also
in
know
that
that we
case-
have at least two of us that aren't very stealthy.
On that
Right.
note, then, everybody roll me stealth checks now.
Ambrose
Alright.
now just looks down
Nick.
at his boots.
Next, we'll activate
How
the
do I have a higher
Nostromo
stealth?
Shadow Field, and I'm also going to activate my my Echo Belt. So I have advantage and they have disadvantage against me.
Well,
35. Damn.
guys, I'm so sorry.
What'd you roll?
Roll
That's
higher than
okay.
me.
Johnny rolled a
That's-
13.
That's with the plus 10.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
have
with,
that.
oh.
God.
I was 28.
In that case, I forgot.
That's with
Oh,
the plus
never
10.
mind.
Mine is with the plus 10 already.
Oh. Okay, mine wasn't that
Look.
bad.
I rolled a 3. I'm not stealthy.
Okay, let me do the math. Make sure that we're proper here.
Sorry. At least I'm the only one who rolled poorly.
Don't worry.
1 out
My
of
time's
6 is
coming.
not bad.
I'm
We
saving
have
my
like
good rolls for
a
combat.
35, a 39, 21.
Woof. Pretty good average though. 23 average.
Yay. I didn't totally fuck us.
Okay. You guys begin
Shut up,
moving
Jared.
through this foliage. There appears to be a semi-used path that has been trampled, but it should be good enough. As you make your way through this area, somebody, let me see. Who do I want to do this to? I love doing this to people. Ambrose,
Why? Yes.
make me a survival check.
Oh, I'm so very good at these. Let's go. Oh yes, I've heard about these in my prayers.
Heard about these
Ooh.
prayers.
16 on the dice. It's not terrible. Survival. Right? Survival.
Survival.
Fat +1 for a total of 17.
Cool. Now give me a dex save.
Oh,
Why do I
a
feel like vines
save.
are gonna grab your feet or some shit?
Fucking dead. Oh, well, that's fitting.
Did you roll really bad?
4.
Brother.
All right. So
0,
Ambrose,
4.
as you guys are walking through this like foliage and stuff like that, you hear something unusual. So you stop for a second, you look down, and you notice that those plants that I said were very rigid like spines, when they bumped against you, they started to kind of shake and rattle.
Oh.
And then you slipped and fell into them.
Oh.
And now all the plants around are rattling.
I get myself up real quick and
Dust yourself off, pretend it didn't happen.
yeah, I kind of just like look around. Did
Are we
any
in
of
the
the others
upside down?
notice?
So I'm gonna roll some dice here
Oh boy.
Oh,
to see what happens.
4.
many enemies are nearby?
Fantastic.
Interesting. Okay.
I feel like we're in the upside down and this is a hive mind plant.
So Ambrose, as you get yourself up, dust yourself off, do you guys move or do you stay where you're at? What do you want to do before I make any determinations?
Is there like any hostile creatures? Because if not, Mari, I think, would continue to move.
At the current moment, you don't see any.
Girl has a sense of urgency.
Yeah, I would follow Theus's point. So if he continues moving on, Rigman would follow.
Fair
Same.
enough. Okay. Then you guys keep moving. The plants do continue to shake where they were before, eventually getting quiet again. And as you guys move through, you hear a screech.
From the direction where the plants were, or...
Yeah. So you guys have moved past that area. So you hear a screech coming from that direction now.
Good thing we didn't stay. I'll follow someone take up the rear.
I believe I'd probably already be in the rear
case,
just based off the time it took me to get up.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, you guys keep moving, and eventually you come to a bit of a clearing. The spines don't appear to be growing directly around this area, but in the center of it, in the center of this big clearing, there does appear to be some sort of a pit. But nothing appears to be growing around this pit for about 30 to 40 feet.
Can I look in the pit and see how deep it is?
Yeah, you can move up towards it and give me an investigation or perception.
I'll do perception, because I'm much better at that. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Lab-grown 20. Yeah, you look inside of this pit, and it seems to, like, divot in, and then straight down appears to be some level of tunnel. But it is not easy to determine how deep it is unless you get even closer.
With my dirty 20 perception, would I be able to see if there's any, like, boot prints in the mud? Like, Space Marine boot prints?
Yes, you would. The boot prints appear... So, the boot prints appear to be going through and around this clearing. And then when you get towards the center, it appears like something large was dragged towards the pit. Right about where you're standing.
Like large, like the size of a Space Marine large?
Yeah.
I think something may have been dragged down here. Do we investigate?
I mean, that's up to you.
I'm asking the
These are
others.
your brothers, are they not?
Yeah, I mean... Okay, hold on, I have a question. Does the boot prints go around, like, and off through the trees away from us also?
There are some that go off into the trees, all the way around and to the opposite side of this pit, and some that went through appears to have been stopped at one point. Some things were dragged. Some boot prints end completely where they're standing.
Question.
Answer.
Boot prints. How far apart are they? Does it look like they were walking, or does it look like they were running?
Make me an investigation check.
Dude,
May
you're
I
smart.
insist on this?
You
You're
may
smart.
insist.
Hey, have
All right.
guidance!
While they're
have guidance!
military brain.
Have guidance!
While they're
said
investigating the
investigation?
ground, can I look up?
Yeah, we'll
That
get to you in
is
a second.
a lab-grown... Wait, guidance, so I have to roll a 4?
It's a d6.
D6.
D6. D6. That's a square.
It's actually a cube, but
Actually
we're not
a cube.
gonna
I'll kill you.
It's a cube, Zozo.
He's really into character.
That's a 13 plus a 5. 18. A lab-grown 18.
Lab-
Not the same.
It's not,
Let's
but I liked
find
it.
out. Yeah, so the ones that appear to be going around the center of this pit appear to be at a distance of a marching order. The ones that go like towards the center are marching order until they get about halfway, to which, again, some of them just kind of seem to end. Others seem to have gone into a full sprint. To try.
Are they all relatively the same depth? Like none are older, fresher?
They all seem to be about the same time.
Is there blood?
None that you can see.
That's very strange.
Do they all break off into a run, or just some of them?
Only some of them. As I said, the ones from going around this pit do not appear to be running. They appear to be walking. The ones towards the center begin to run.
Run away or towards?
Towards.
They ran towards.
And then the ones around the pit disappeared. And some of them look like they disappeared.
Wait,
Yeah.
I understand. I think I know what happened. Based on the
I'm glad one of
information,
us
hold
does.
on. Based on the information that Theus gave us with the images of the creatures, one of them was winged. If the boot prints just stop in some places, what if these winged creatures creatures flew down and picked them up, and our brothers were running for the pit for cover, and they slid underneath to get away from the flying creatures.
Should we slide underneath
I was about
to
to say,
avoid the flying creatures?
do I see anything
I
when
don't
I'm
think
looking
so.
up?
Yeah, I'm going to look up. Rickman's going to look up.
Okay.
I feel like that's a reasonable explanation.
Give me a perception check if you're looking up.
Oh, God, why are you doing this to me?
Because I love forcing you to do things you don't like.
Please stop rolling good. We have combat.
Rolling above a 15 is impossible.
Everybody's rolling at 15. Are we all looking up? I think I will also look up.
Only if you want to.
That's what
I mean, it
Ambrose
was my
has been
theory.
staring up at the sky like a
Someone should
dumbass.
also look around us because there's non-flying ones too.
I am making a brand new map for this exact purpose.
Uh-oh.
I love it.
Am I right? I really hope I'm right. I feel smart.
You might be.
I feel smart.
We'll find out, won't we?
Well, it's
I
good
think
that you
made
feel
a solid
things.
deductions.
Okay, 15, 15, 18, 19, 19. Why do you have advantage?
I have a
He
6.
does, he has a 6.
Okay, so you don't have advantage. Okay, cool. As Alex has said before, cool.
I have said that.
You guys
Curse Dart is amazing.
notice that off towards one of those spires that we talked about previously, you do see 1 or 2 dots at the moment that seem to be flying around it.
They haven't
And
noticed us.
and then a third, and then a fourth, and then they start moving towards where Ambrose fell into the spines.
Oh my god, so it is a hive mind! I called it!
At least a hive, you know?
Or it is just
Shall
a-
we
No, I mean like the plants and everything.
cover?
Well, hold on. If we take cover in the trees, that clearly notified them where we were last time. So maybe we should go in the pit.
I was about to say that's what I was talking about. I can't. I don't trust in my ability to climb a tree.
Presumably,
Hold on,
this is their
Sid.
nest.
How does one climb a tree while holding a bookshelf?
Exactly.
Yes, what do you think?
Can you guys hear me?
We're here.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. You said it was clear up on this hill, right?
Yeah, everything appears to be clear where you're currently at.
All right, I hit the box. See if I get anything.
You hit the
Too
box,
smart. Guys, we're
But
so
it-
smart tonight.
but there appears to still be some static.
Damn it.
All right, down the hole we go.
All right, down the hole we go.
in the hole.
In the hole.
In the hole.
In the hole.
Cool. Okay, I can go ahead and pull out this map then, just in case.
He's been working on this the whole time.
I have so many maps. You don't even know. Cool. You guys drop into this hole, into this tunnel that is actually larger than all of you standing straight up. It is dank. It is dark. And
Is
there
it
does
worse
not
than
appear
the
to
orc
be-
hole?
It is bigger than the orc.
No, I mean smell-wise.
You know, give me a perception or survival. Let's find out.
I will roll a perception. 18.
18. I mean, as far as you currently know, it doesn't smell like anything except for a little bit of mildew. But
All right.
that's it.
I wanted to roll nature too while we're walking to see if that same gray material that the trees are made out of is on the walls.
Ooh, smart. Go ahead.
Roll it.
23. So some of that gray material is on the walls, yes.
This is not good.
Why?
I'm assuming it's from the bugs.
Yeah. Well, I assume this is
Possibly just
also
walked
bugs.
into their web.
Well, it's fine. Just don't touch it. I have a question with my 18 perception to determine the inside of the cave, I guess. The slidey marks that go down here, once they pass the opening, do they continue as drag marks or is it boot prints? Because
They
that
continue as drag marks.
Those they were dragged under here then, because if they
Yes.
slid down, they would have gotten on their feet and walked afterwards.
As far as you can tell, it looks like it goes deeper in. Something is being dragged.
Cool. So if I may,
You may.
I think it was a two-pronged attack. They were airborne, came down. Some of your brothers went to go help them, and then while they were distracted, something grabbed others and pulled them down here. And the walls are covered with, I think, Theus, you said, bug stuff. So we should avoid touching that to let them know we're here.
I have a
I think
question.
the further we go down, the more likely it is that we're going to touch bug stuff.
Maybe we should not stay in here then.
I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
How far deep did you go into the tunnel so far?
I feel
10
like
feet.
just past the opening.
Yeah, just
Right.
enough to
Just
be weird.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just
While you guys are investigating and coming up with a plan, just outside of the tunnel, you hear large thumps as something has just hit the ground outside. And then you hear chitinous chittering,
Oh
but it
my
does not
God.
seem to come immediately toward you.
Everyone be quiet. Who's the stealthiest?
Weapons out.
Someone sneak up and scope it out. Nyx.
Weapons
We're
out.
never going to see Nyx again.
He's stealthy as fuck. I already can't see him. He rolled a 39 stealth.
Stay off the wall.
Hey,
Don't
listen.
be seen.
Listen, Nyx is kind of in that mode of just quiet focus, but he's going to double back and take a quick look.
Okay. Nyx, you decide to pop your head up. I'm going to just drag and drop the picture on the map so you can see what we're looking at. What? Place as? Okay, whatever.
Oh god, is that like the Star Trooper?
Oh, can you zoom it in
Stinkfly.
again?
It was the
I
best.
clicked on it on accident. Can you zoom it in again, please?
I couldn't help myself. They were so perfect.
Alright, is it just the one there?
Currently, there are two.
Cool. I'm gonna.
The other two appear to still be flying overhead.
They're looking for us because they know we're here.
I'm going to quietly vox back to the rest of the group and report the situation.
Are our
Two
boxes
flyers on the-
working?
Well, it's short range
Short
vox.
range box are working.
Okay.
Short range are working.
Had to ask.
All right. Yeah. So Nyx is going to report back. 2 flyers on the ground, 2 more patrolling the air. I imagine if we attack, it'll stir the nest. Do
I
we
think we're
proceed
standing
deeper?
at the entrance of the nest.
Sorry, say
Well-
that again.
Weren't
I think
the?
we're standing at the entrance of the nest.
I think the nest might be
Can I
those
make a
tall
nature
spires where.
check?
Oh, wonderful! The things I fell into.
Can I make a nature check, Sim, to
Make
see
a
if
nature check.
Theus would think this was like a feeding grounds
Have
for?
guidance.
Yeah, go for it. Nature check.
Have guidance.
So, Sim,
It's a D6.
can I just leave my with all of my Vox listening equipment, specifically the where is it?
16.
With a 16, it's based on what you currently can see and what you are knowing of the creatures so far. It's very possible that this will lead deeper into some sort of either feeding chamber or even a breeding chamber, but it is not certain.
They were
What is
gooning in
certain is
here.
that they dragged some of. We stop this.
They
Is that they
dragged some of
dragged-
us down here, so it's probably a feeding chamber, I would assume.
Would Mari? I'm asking out of character. Would Mariana? What is her mind? Is she worried about the ones that are definitely that could be alive, or is she worried about putting eyes on any one of her brothers?
I mean,
Because these guys are probably dead.
these are probably dead. I would prefer to find the alive ones while they're still alive.
I think we might need to fight our way out of here and see if we can get to any point of presumably they would hunker down somewhere.
I would think so. They have
This
to have
is
to
going
send
to
me a
bring up
message.
the plan that we 15 seconds, kill as many and as fast as we can, and then move. We don't want to stand.
Do you want me in front
They
or
coordinated finding us relatively fast? The 3-round.
You want 3-round combat?
That works for me.
3-round
combat.
do
Okay.
you like the shield up front or covering the rear?
Cover the rear.
Noted.
Nice
All
to
right.
On it.
All
Where you
right.
put
So
your
I'm just
artillery,
cleaving
sir?
I'm cleaving us a path, right? Just so I understand. Cleave us a path and go.
Yep.
Got
I
it.
can help you with that.
For the flyers, or the ones currently airborne.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, the ranged people are gonna have to deal with the flyers.
Ah! My map!
But you're a projectile. Mari?
Yes, but I am a projectile that falls.
True.
All
Don't
projectiles
worry
fall.
about the second half of that. Just
We have-
follow your heart.
Wait.
Waiting.
I forgot wizardry didn't work.
Hmm?
You forget that Mariana screws up the warp.
Yep.
She doesn't fuck up tech powers too, does she?
Oh my
Yeah.
god. You.
Just warp powers. I'm not stupid, right?
Yeah, it's just warp powers.
Okay. Look, man, I don't know how this magic shit works.
I am a tech caster.
I didn't know that.
What do you mean? I've been putting guidance on people all session.
I don't know the difference
I don't know,
between
well, I
tech
just
and
be
warp
letting
shit.
you
You're
say
just
the
doing
things you want to
magic
say, my
bullshit.
nigga. Like,
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm putting the tokens on the board. Everybody, give me like 10 more seconds. I know
you're good.
it's a lot.
It's a lot of tokens, or
No, I'm just saying it's a lot to for me to do this. So give me some.
I'm gonna add something to our voice chat.
the group or individual?
To our
voice chat?
To our voice chat. How do I edit this? What the heck? I'm talking about the little voice chat status with all the emotes.
You just click
Oh.
on it.
So much
I
food.
am clicking on it. Oh, there we go.
I am putting you guys on the board. Take some creative liberties here. This thing in the center is the hole that you guys are currently hiding in, and those are the flyers.
Oh, they're not too big. Okay. Is the hole like? Can we exit the hole from any side of it?
You may exit the hole from any side of it.
Oh.
1, 2.
Which ones are on the ground? I'm sorry.
The two that you see are currently on the ground.
He hasn't put the flying
Okay.
ones on the map yet.
Those are the flying
Got
ones. Oh, you mean the
They're
actual
on the
flyers.
ground.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
the
mean
actual
ones
in the
that
air
are
ones.
flying currently.
No. Yeah, those are not currently on the field yet.
We're rolling initiative.
We are rolling initiative.
And
Oh, I rolled initiative.
relative
Why
to,
does it
I
always
guess,
do this? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Yeah, you've been
Direct.
getting, I think, a 9 initiative the last few times.
No, it always puts my the character name that I was originally gonna use. It always puts that on my fucking turn order, and I don't know why, because it's not on my sheet anywhere anymore.
Hey, everyone rolled
Is
great
it on
except
your
for one.
token?
so
You guys wasted
this-
your nat 20s.
this
I
would
know,
technically
right?
be the back, correct?
Yeah. There's really no back or front. If you're working about the back, you're working more towards the inner working of the tunnel.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right. Sort.
Although we probably should be mindful of that part of the tunnel, seeing how the moment we start hitting these things, they're probably going to
Notify
start coming
them.
out that tunnel.
Yep.
Does anyone else? I think Katie, you said this, but does anyone else feel like they're on top of it today, in regards to
Yeah, like we're all so smart today. I'm proud of everybody. Big brains.
So how'd you get TPK'd? Well, we were on top of it today.
We were on top of it
We
until
were
we
on top of
weren't.
it today.
Until we weren't.
We all shared
things
the same
generally
brain
seem to
cell,
go.
we just forgot to pass it around.
All right. So everybody's on the board.
Question. The orientation of the map is like in line with the compass, so like this way is still east.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so when we're done with our 3 rounds of combat, we need to go that direction, this direction.
Yes.
I'm just leaving that there so everybody.
Where's
remembers.
Theus?
He's right here.
Right there.
There you are. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna need you to stay near me. Thank you.
You can't hog
Okay.
the temporary hit points. Share that with everybody else.
I don't want the temporary hit points. I don't need him getting drug away when he's our healer
Oh
and
yeah,
our
good,
leader.
Good plan.
That's true. Okay. Cool. So then we start initiative. However, stealth has not yet been broken. The creature, let's see. Can it find you? That's the next question.
Ariana's by herself. All right. I mean,
Well,
I'll pull
I
up more
don't
spacing now.
want to fuck up Anu, so I can't be next to Theus and
No,
Anu.
I get that, but Anu moved himself closer to Theus,
Yep.
which gives me a little bit more like freedom.
Also, we got bookshelf right there. Also, if
Sure.
one of them grabs Theus, I will just jump back to them and grab him back.
All right.
How high can they go?
How high?
Well, it depends on their fly
How,
speed.
how can they fly?
We don't know. I would
We
assume.
don't know.
60, I would assume 60 feet.
Okay. How high can you jump back?
50.
Okay.
It moves in a random direction this turn. As it kind of like does a hop and goes over here. It does appear that its nose is in the ground, and it does appear to be trying to sense where you went. But it
I'm
does
worried
not seem
that
to
if
know
we
where
attack
you are
these,
yet.
it's gonna trigger the whole fucking hive.
That's what
Correct.
I'm
Was Nyx
thinking.
able to determine whether these things have eyes? Like they can't see us, right? It's all vibrations.
You don't know.
We're gonna find out because as soon as one goes down, Nyx is going to do a spot vivisection if we have
Yeah.
time.
How,
Plus the
how
images
quick can
we
you do
have for,
that?
like,
Because we need to move.
1 round,
A
probably.
spot in vivisection, i.e., I'm taking the head with me.
He's gonna cut the head off and run.
Reasonable.
Got it.
Okay. Anu.
I'll
You
cut
know
the head
what?
off for you.
Anu's gonna
Just
wait
leave it intact.
for Anu's gonna wait for Nitz actually to, I'm assuming, run up and stab something, and then if it doesn't die immediately, he's gonna shock him.
He got his fancy
You want,
sniper.
all right. So,
Yeah, I
you're
got my
gonna
sniper
ready an
rifle.
action?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it.
All right. We're gonna ready an action.
Got-
and we're,
I was gonna say, what are the chances that if we hit them with long range, they wouldn't know where we are?
Well, Nyx is gonna
because-
go after
Chance
Anu,
with
so we
Nyx.
can find out.
The funny thing is with Nyx, with his weapons explicitly, there's a non-zero chance they don't know where it comes from. Because I can
I meant in
immediately
general for
stealth.
the rest of us.
Not good.
I'm only
but
saying
we're-
that because Ambrose hit the spiky things. They went to the spiky things, which means that it matters what you touch. So if you hit them with a bullet, they don't know where the bullet came from. They just know they got hit, and they probably don't know where it came from, seeing how they would have heard us moving, and they would have just came right at us, right? That's what I'm taking from this. Like we've been walking loudly.
Yes. That's what
Well,
I've
we'll
gathered.
see.
well,
So,
Nick, it is your turn. Make a decision.
Cool. I'm taking the shot at the one that just went.
Okay. You take it at advantage.
All right. And I am turning on full sneak attack.
A 21 will hit.
Oh wow, I rolled like trash for the damage. So 17 damage.
17 damage. Cool. The
And because I-
Go
Oh,
ahead.
good.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm like, and I'm immediately
Gonna try
because
and
it's
re-stealth?
silent.
All right, go ahead and
Well-
re-stealth. Let's see if it can detect you.
37.
It doesn't
Oh.
detect you immediately, at the very least.
But
But you take the shot, and this thing, like, it lands right in the forward left joint of this creature, and the arm kind of like dangles for a second. It immediately hops towards the direction that the shot came from and shrieks. and the other one immediately turns towards that direction too.
Yo.
And
Answer
the
your
two
question,
in the
Rickman?
sky also appear to turn in that direction.
They've got ballistic sensors.
Rigman.
Kill it before it makes noise. Got it. I'm saying for future. This one's not in the air, right?
That one is not in the air, and neither is the other one.
Yeah, but I can't get to the other one. I can get to this one though. This might be a mistake. All right, guys, first mistake.
Nonsense.
Going to go- This thing is fucking huge.
It's a big boy. Just wait. It gets
I
worse.
turned on.
You are currently stealthed, so you may make your first attack at advantage.
Neato burrito. Okay. At advantage. I'm using both your dice, Johnny.
Wah, 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 wah,
I
wah.
love it.
I love that. That's
Well,
good.
thank you for advantage because I rolled a nat 1, which doesn't matter. And I rolled a 15 plus 8, 23 to hit.
23 hits.
That's not good. You should find your heart medicine.
Yeah, that's you should find that.
Heart medicine's important.
Going without it for a few days
Hey, look,
is
it's
pretty
almost
rough.
exactly the same.
I'll tell you that.
15
Fif-
more damage.
15 damage. I have
All
extra
right.
attack, don't I?
You
You
have
do.
extra attack.
Cool.
And you also, it's the first part of the combat. You can use your aggressive.
I don't want to, blow my load. I rolled a
All right. Thought I'd offer
natural 20, though.
a nat 20.
A natural.
All right, that is going to be 3d12. So
Man, that was
11.
rough.
Yeah, it was. It was painful.
Yeah, that's
I meant
rough.
to click the 3 button, and I just
So
clicked the
that's
1.
going to be a 21 total. Anything else you want to do?
It's alive, and it bothers me.
Yeah.
Oh, Theus isn't in the turn order because Tomes was BRB.
Oh,
Just a heads up.
let me go ahead and quickly roll him on the turn order just so we have him there.
Third level. Nope, I got.
Damn!
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Well, Theus will get his turn immediately upon returning.
Yeah, I got. That'll be it for me.
Thank God I'm not rolling those against you guys yet. All right, Ambrose, you are up
Alrighty.
and stealthed.
And stealth. Look at me. Big guy. Well, I only really have enough walking speed to get to this fuck, so
That's fine. I'll get the one at the bottom.
Go beat his ass.
Yeah, it's pretty much that's all I got.
All right,
I'm
beat his
gonna
ass, please.
walk up in rage, enter my doctrine, I should say.
You're good.
And I'm gonna attempt to grapple this thing because I don't want it flying off and fucking with us.
Okay.
So rage, I will take advantage. Actually, how important is it to me to grab this thing? Do I want to give my buddy Rig advantage, or I think I will actually take advantage on this because I don't want it flying away and fucking us. Okay. What's that? Strength. I have advantage. 14 and 15. Nice. 15 plus 5. 20 athletics.
20 athletics. Can this creature
Lab grown.
beat that? 22.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Ew,
So you
well.
went to go grab it, and the thing slips out of your grip.
That's one of my attacks. Let's do it again.
All right, try and grab it
We have
again.
multi-attack. Oh my god, that's a 19 plus 5, 24.
Natural 20.
Fuck! Okay.
Rip.
Yeah, I make 2 grabs at it, and it's fucking tight and just slips through my grasp.
It's a little bit too slippery for you, unfortunately.
It's not working. That's my turn.
All right. Mari.
I'm gonna mark this one as my key target.
Okie dokie.
Rage.
And it has not acted. Has this one acted?
That is not active yet.
Hell yeah, I get surprise attack. I'm gonna jump back to here. Well,
Okay.
there. I think that's still threatened from there, right?
Should.
Okay, yeah. Is this tree like a thing, or is that just a map?
No, it's just part of the map.
Okay. And then I'm assuming it's uninjured.
It is uninjured.
Going to attack. I am not going to attack. I don't know why I rolled on roll 20. I'm gonna attack again. Wait. I am gonna use this.
Okay.
I can add my key target die to the attack roll. I rolled a 4. Does a 16 hit it?
16
Please.
does hit.
Yes, thank God. So 18 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna attack it a second time, and I'm gonna roll on my desk because fuck the roll 20 rolls are so bad. I rolled a 19, which is a crit for me now because I increased my crit range.
Okay.
So that's 4d6, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Plus 5. 19 damage.
19 damage. Anything else?
I'm gonna back up.
Okay. The creature will attack you.
Okay. I want to see what it does.
These things hit.
I want to see what it does.
It is going to try and bite you.
Okay.
Hold on. I have a rules question.
I have an answer.
Can you make a reaction when you haven't acted yet?
In 5e, I believe you can.
Okay. That was my question.
Yeah,
Only
there's
only
no flat
in
footed in 5e.
only in response to something doing something to you. It can't take a reaction. So since she attacked it, it now knows where she is, and it can make a response attack. It does a bite, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, it
Give me the
is.
damage. Whew.
The poison is only if you fail the Constitution saving throw. So
Okay.
roll the DC 15.
I don't. Oh god.
That is a 16 total.
You pass, so you only
Okay.
take half of the amount of damage.
So
which is
half the
4.
poison damage? Okay.
Yep. So that is 20 on the bite.
Okay. 20 total. So I take 11 off of that, and my temporary hit points are gone. Okay.
And that is all it does.
I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Yep.
Not that one.
Whack it.
To cast this on myself.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna move back in and use my reaction to immediately make an attack against it.
Okay.
That is a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Here's the damage. Hey, that's better damage. 25 damage.
5 damage. Pretty good.
I made some upgrades.
I would be dead.
You would be dead?
Yeah, from all that, I have 45 health. I'd be dead.
Well, good thing I'm not fighting you.
Anything else?
Nope, that's everything I got. And my AC's an 18 for now.
Well, it gets to go now.
I hope does it look pretty beat the fuck up, I hope?
Oh yeah, it's real
good.
injured.
Oh, good.
All right, cool. First things first, it's going to use an ability. And can I post it?
Now we get to see.
I can.
Now we get to see what these things do. Oh, good. Oh, good. Hey, remember how I said, is this a hive mind?
You're right.
240 feet?
Yeah.
I'm
How-
sorry.
China knows you're here.
Everyone in China knows you're here.
Bro.
Perfect.
Hidden point.
Do I get another inspiration for saying 3-round fight and run?
No.
Damn.
Good try though. All right, cool. Let's see here. You did how much damage to this thing?
A lot.
Quite a bit. Cool. It will attack you with its sighting talon.
Okay.
18.
That ties.
All right.
Please don't do a shit ton of damage. Oh, thanks.
And that's the end of that.
Oh, that's it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm still alive. I have more
All
health
right.
than Thea still.
Now, here's the thing. Theus, you were supposed to go actually first. So you can take a turn and then take another turn.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo!
Alright, so what's this arrow?
That's the direction that we are going when we're done with the 3 rounds of combat.
I thought we were going east.
That is east. Wait, I lied.
That's west.
That's west. That's west.
East.
I'm
So are we
confused.
going east or
I
east?
used all my smartness on investigating.
We're trying to go that way.
You asked Cypher if that was the right direction. He said yes. So both
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
It
Wait,
wasn't
so
Look,
which
man,
direction are we?
I was just gonna let her have it. If she goes that direction, it's not my fault.
Wow, you
Listen.
bitch! I
Listen.
asked you if that was the right direction.
Listen, he said that that's
Yeah,
east.
okay.
Clock the top is for you, Cypher.
That just makes the top of the map south, right? Okay, good.
I've been lied to by the DM.
Well, that's changing my plans. So I was like gonna move a little bit and then shoot.
You
I'm
should
just gonna
tell your
play
boyfriend to
east.
beat up the DM.
What?
So you should tell your boyfriend to beat up the DM. 'Cause
He does it every night.
That's the joke.
He beats himself every night. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna go to gun stance.
What? I mean,
Our fearless
I
leaders
don't
is
do it
booking
every night, but
Bro, like we go into combat. It's like, all right, 3 rounds of combat. Let's go.
All right.
We get into combat.
do
All we
it,
see is our leader just start running.
Listen.
high
okay?
knees and all.
I'm pretty sure it's
I
saying
knees it all.
11.
Our fearless leader is
Uh,
fleeing.
To the top one or the bottom one?
The one I
The
picked.
top. Top one hits, deals damage. Yep.
Hey, the bottom one's like pretty close to dead, I think. Also.
I'm out of range.
They're both
Oh,
real bad.
damn.
Finish that one off.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Fuck it up. There were 2 more patrolling, so I assume we're gonna be getting that here in a moment.
I mean, that's the one I'm going to shoot for. As
And
soon
then
as...
another 10.
Another
And then
10.
supporting offhand attack here incoming.
That will actually kill it.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Fearless leader.
Wait. So I did
Can we-
what? 23
can we
damage,
talk
and then you
about how-
did.
Can we talk about how in
did
Tom's
21.
cursed art he wrote "uwu" on Ambrose's face?
I gave his eyebrows.
saw that.
letters, too.
It says "uwu." I'm obsessed.
Did you know?
Perfection.
The word bearers have sacred scripture written on their skin.
Yeah, "uwu."
Hulu.
Wait,
yeah,
I have a thing for
sacred
this.
scripture.
Yes. That's actually the activation phrase for my my doctrine.
Bro, so cringe.
Big spaceman going, ooh, woo, boom.
Anything else? Yes?
No, I moved. I shot 3 times.
Cool.
Is my 26 hit? From long range? So 21?
21.
So for
21
Mary?
would hit.
5 fire damage on the one that Mary's going after.
Mari!
Mary.
Stop
Isn't
calling
it
me
his
the wrong
turn
thing.
again?
I've already committed this long. I'm not going to change
I
names.
introduced you to how the name is pronounced correctly. I don't know how you got here.
It's too late.
It's Mariana.
Committed, okay?
Commit to
isn't
Mari.
Thea going again?
Mara is staying.
It's not very leader-like of you.
Is Thea
If
going
you
again?
have nothing else to do, go ahead and take your second turn now.
Oh, sweet.
Let me take my held action real fast.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and zip zap Mari's.
Okay.
Mari's dude.
Is it gonna work?
I'm about to find out.
He's got to roll against my area.
Throwing more fucking lightning, I see.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
Mari told you last. At least you're not doing it blind this time.
I've got a problem, a real problem. Fucking.
That was cool last time.
I
disagree.
Right? 22. If I can get through it. 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 gets through it, yeah?
You beat it by 1, yeah.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
See, I told you could cast by me.
Yep.
Just not touch spells.
No.
Let's do the time warp.
Let's do the time warp.
Let's do the time warp again.
For
do you have to
18
roll
points
on
of
the warp
damage.
table for that thing?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Here
18
we go. I gotta pull up the thing.
Something
fun.
bad's gonna happen that's gonna fuck us over. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, yeah.
18 was damage or on the warp table?
No, 23 is the warp table, I think.
Oh. Okay.
23 is the warp table. 18 is the damage.
I hope that kills it.
I think that does.
Dude, you just see Mari, like, turn her head and look over her shoulder at you to make sure you're not firing lightning blind in her general direction again.
He's got a helmet on. There's no way you'd be able to know.
Yeah, well, she's still looking at him anyways. Like,
Bro, actually,
it's
no
just
licked it
it's
last time. He's
an
different.
immediate reaction.
Is Mari making the SpongeBob face? The huh?
You can't tell. She's got a helmet on.
It comes through the helmet.
It comes
last
through
time
the
he
helmet.
was. Last time he
Got the
was blocking
Spider-Man
him.
lenses for the helmet. Need that.
All right. Hold on. One quick thing. This may change some things.
Oh.
Anna.
Yeah.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Oh no.
Okay.
I feel like she's making this face. Not that any of you can see it.
Excellent. Very good. Anu.
Yeah.
Your warp shenaniganry is creatures have disadvantage on the first saving throw they make against you for the next minute.
Ooh, hot. You actually got something good for once.
I know. Did I
That's
kill
the
it
first
with the
time.
18?
Is 18 damage kill it?
18 damage does.
Woo!
Yes.
Wow.
Stacking them up.
Look, I'm helping. I softened him up.
Yes, you
All
fucking
right.
did.
Very much, actually.
So here's where things get interesting, because these have not yet entered the field by technicality. They're just on the board. Let's see where they land.
Oh, good.
Let's do the time warp. Jesus Christ.
Why is everyone rolling nat 20 on initiative? Everyone's got like 25 initiative, and I'm over here with 9.
I don't know why. All right, this currently
man.
creatures are about 40 feet up in the air at the same time as their current distance from you. So they're about 80 to 90 feet if for a direct shot.
Okay, if I'm gonna take -5, so like all these. But let's see what happens. I'm in gun state. I'm gonna start using some bionic strikes. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Overcharge. And then let's go.
Ooh.
Does a 27 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, 14 plus 3d8. $26 damage for the first attack.
26 damage. It takes it.
Second attack. That was a 14. I probably missed.
14?
Yeah.
14 hits.
Oh, cool. Then 14. And then last one. 1. Oh, 13.
fire
That probably
damage.
missed.
13 will
13
hit.
missed. Oh, 13 hit too?
Okay, then
Thir-
the AC has
no,
to be
13.
13.
13 does not hit.
Okay, so
Okay,
14
misses.
is the AC.
So, yeah. 40 damage. 40
Yes.
damage.
40 damage. Not bad.
And I'm gonna move more. To me.
To me, my soldiers.
They're
Well,
blocking this way.
it's annoyed. So it's gonna double move.
Oh, Theus is like all by himself over there, guys. Guys! Cover the healer!
I noticed.
They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah, yeah,
healer.
yeah.
But that's the end of its turn. It had to double move. So
the ground?
Anu, it is now on the ground.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Okay. So I could do something fucky. Which I don't want to touch. There you are. I don't want that either. You know what? It's got disadvantage. I'm gonna bonfire it.
You're gonna bonfire it?
I'm gonna bonfire it. 2d8, 1d6.
Also, it has
2d8.
disadvantage on the save.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
2d8, 1d6. It's
What's the? Okay, yeah, sorry. What's the thing again where you measure it out and it gets
Oh,
the
there's
ruler?
there's a little ruler, yeah.
fuck? Wasn't there like something where it's like Shift Alt or some shit?
No, so if you want to
no.
measure it with your token, you can click and hold on your token, and then right-click while you're holding your token.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Very much.
Ignore that damage. I roll for real. I should have taken that damage.
You should have taken that damage.
I should have taken that damage. It's 13.
Okay, 13 damage.
And hey, you don't want to be there, do you?
Who, me?
Theus. No, Theus.
Oh,
I
he's
mean,
probably fine.
I
where he's
do
at right
want to
now.
be here. I just don't want it to be here with me.
Fair.
Well,
Gentlemen, do you see that enemy over there? Yes, sir. I don't want to.
Yes, sir.
well,
Looking like a true Theus.
I
it's you. It's done then.
Theoretical. We must evacuate. There is an enemy
right.
in my way. Practical. Murder it.
Nyx, you're up.
Okay. I need you to paint me a picture, Sim.
I'm ready.
Okay. So that hive mind thing going on.
Yes.
When Mari first smashed the one in question's head,
Yes.
did we see all of them react?
Yes. They are, every time you guys hit one of them, they all seemed to at least nudge in that direction for a brief moment.
Cool. Follow up then.
Answer?
I'm aware of Mari's blankness, right?
Yes.
Like I know the rough mechanics.
You have an idea of how it functions.
Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is, did I notice any disruption to those reactions between each of the ones we've killed so far with Mari or not Mari around? Like, basically I'm asking, is this hive mind psychic in origin, or is there other things going on?
It does not, if it is psychic in origin, it does not appear to have been affected by her.
Sim, you guys might not like this from me, but I am going to take my turn analyzing their sounds. Like, I'm pulling out my Vox recording equipment, turning on everything, and I'm going to basically listen across all scales.
Are you listening to see if they have like echolocation?
Echo, subsonic communication, that sort of thing.
Hey,
Okay.
Intel wins the war,
Okay.
baby.
I'm down for it. So
If
you will
it was-
spend your turn doing this.
Yeah, now that said, that'll be my action. My movement and bonus action is going to be me dashing from cover to cover, kind of going in the same direction as a squad. But my action will be activating all my audio and just analyzing.
All right, I accept. Rigmond.
Yep.
You're up.
Okay. Gonna go here. I think that was right there. Doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna use an aggressive to close the gap, and then I'm gonna hit him
Okay.
with
Whack 'em.
aggressive.
Let's play whack-a-mole.
Did my thing close? My sheet closed. What the fuck? One second. He does it like once every session.
Is it because you're clicking that little X in the top right corner?
No, you smartass. Sorry, I was being scolded. 16 plus 8, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
71 degrees.
It's hot in this state. 71 is colder than outside.
Think that it was just
Nah.
71 degrees in the house.
Well, that is unfortunate for everybody, including myself.
Because usually you like freak out and you're like, you know, it's fucking 70 degrees in the house. It's fucking hot.
I'm gonna go back to my nerd shit. Anyways,
It's on my back.
sure. Give me a second. Thank you for appreciating my nerd shit.
Huh?
I said thank you for appreciating my nerd shit.
That would read the cappuccino shit? That your mom was saying that?
15 damage.
15 damage.
Nikolai watched
It eats
that.
it.
Cool. And then 2 attacks. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
18.
18 will kill.
Nice.
Cool.
As you come and you swing and you chop the first leg off and it goes to rear back to attack you again, you drive the fucking axe through its face.
Yeah.
Love it.
Satisfying. After lotion, my wife's back. I'll be back.
You do
That's a
you.
sentence.
Ambrose.
It's too lit.
Ambrose.
Yes.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, good.
Probably fucking garbage. I'll tell you that right now.
Cool.
Passive perception. Where that shit at?
Like,
Yeah, that's
there's
a
bunch of them
big.
flying for us.
That's a big 11, my brother.
I think it's more
Big
about the
11.
tunnel.
It's a big 11.
Oh, he is
Yep.
right next to the tunnel.
Large
Okay.
11.
That's all. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, cool. Definitely. Yeah, appreciate it.
Well, it was nice knowing you,
Yeah.
Ambrose.
Me? You're the one on the other side of the bullshit.
You're the one
I'm gonna
standing
say,
right next to the tunnel.
Anyways. Mariana, we're going.
I'm
I believe.
aware.
And then I am going to move 30 feet this way.
All right, cool. Before you do anything else,
Oh,
Oh, good. Oh, God. He's rolling dice.
does a 24 hit?
What?
yeah, by like 2 or 3.
Okay, cool. So as you begin to move away from the hole and you're like running away, spines appear to burst forth from the tunnel and bite you.
The curse art is so good.
I
The
love these
fuck
things.
is this shit, man?
Welcome to
What is
Murder,
that?
Motherfucker.
It's like some sort of
This is
mutated
very-
Garchomp.
Interesting ass creature. I'm fuck with this
So
design.
it rolled a 24 to hit.
Sure did.
I bet it has
Give me a
grapple.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty good at these.
You're
So
gonna You'll
hopefully.
be fine.
Now that you said that, you're gonna roll an
Unless
X-Men.
I roll a 4!
Hey, look, I said it!
Okay.
What's my bonus?
Duality of
What's my
man.
bonus? Sure. Hold on. Wait. My save modifier might save it.
Is it an
Hey.
11?
It's a.
'Cause I
It's
guarantee
actually a
not.
12 because I have an 8 plus 8 Constitution save. So it's
Well,
a
the
12.
DC was 15.
So you rolled a 12 total.
Yes.
Your DC is 15.
Oh fuck.
So you will take 12 kinetic and 10 poison.
Okay,
You are
so I'm gonna
raging.
take.
You are in your doctrine.
You are in
I'm-
Doctrine, so you'll only
I'm,
take 6, so a total of 16.
16, indubitably. I forgot. I can't do basic arithmetic.
But yeah,
Left
as
work.
you are running away, you hear this thing skittering out of the tunnel after it bites you.
Ow! It has poison.
So now I get to roll. I get to bring it onto the field as an actual thing.
What the fuck?
That's actually what it rolled. Perfect.
Oh, joy.
Man, everything goes before me.
Wait,
don't know what
does
to
that
tell you.
mean he's paralyzed?
No. So when it drops him to 0, is paralyzed.
Okay.
And paralyzes.
Bad.
Paralyzed is really bad.
Paralyzed is you don't do anything.
Paralyzed is you might as well be prepared to die.
Yep.
I see.
Because if you read it, it's paralyzed for 1 hour.
Oh my god, an hour is crazy.
Yeah, you die.
That's when they drag you away. And what the fuck art is that?
Was what?
Scary.
Somebody biting.
It's me.
It's scary.
Oh my god, you're just biting the thing.
Yeah, I have a bite attack. You didn't know.
Oh my
I'm adding
God.
it to my team right now.
I love that gif. I love it. It begins.
Are these fucking Tyranids? Is that what that is?
No.
No, these are completely different creatures.
The GIF
God
is
damn
the
it.
Tyranids, I think, right?
The gif is actually not the Tyranids. It's
Oh, is that from
actually these
Helldivers?
creatures.
Oh.
It's
Oh, Starship
It's
Trooper.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
Oh god, are we the troopers?
You're the
Yeah.
troopers.
Troopers.
Time to leave.
Oh no.
Time to leave.
Okay. All right. Ambrose, are you done? Because all you did was move.
No. Yeah, literally. That is not. Yeah, all I did was move, so that's not my turn.
Is that your full movement?
Yeah, I can only
Damn.
move 30 feet.
Damn.
I am going to hold. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use my action to activate my armor.
There's a
my
what?
Agathis. I'm gonna pump 2 charges into that, so I'm gonna get 10 temporary hit points. And there is lightning crackling around me and my shield.
Are you gonna?
Okey-dokey.
Are you
And
gonna?
that'll be my turn.
Are you gonna start your engine?
Oh,
The
as
build
a
was
bonus
bad.
action, yes, in fact, I shall.
Yeah.
I forgot I had not used my bonus action this turn. Good job, Salamander. Appreciate you. I
Hey, you
will, in
too.
fact,
I'm a salamander.
I go pick a particular book that's nestled within my shield, and I rip it free, and there's a ripcord attached to it, and little teeth begin to whir.
Okay. Well, I have quite the grouping of things to do. Let's see what it wants to do.
Please tell me these fucks don't have AoE.
Oh, they totally do.
Oh, you you scared the shit out of me. Ugh.
Yes. Dun 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 dun
fuck.
dun dun. Are you ready? It's gonna be great. Okay. One has been selected, and who is this? Can't you choose you?
Whatever.
Can choose you though.
Yep.
Nope. Actually, I can't. You're too far away. Sadness. Okay. It is Anu and Rigmond. You are getting some attacks.
Yep. Make it happen.
All right. Anu, Schwink, an 11.
No.
Good. And Rigmond, Schwink, fuck.
Man, why can't you roll like that against me?
Hey.
No,
Hello?
thank you.
I rolled so badly.
I mean, one
Okay,
of
okay.
the 3 was a crit.
It
Or
could have been a
four.
crit.
Thank God it wasn't a fucking crit.
Okay. It's going to land here for a moment.
Hi.
Hi. It's gonna go ahead and grapple you. So opposed athletics, please.
Okay. I can't fucking see my dice. There we go. 24.
You beat it.
Yes.
It's gonna try one more time.
Oh God, leave me alone. Better math. 26.
25. Barely.
Holy shit! I rolled almost max on that one.
And so it missed. So it's gonna now go fly away.
Attack of opportunity.
Go for it. Go for it.
18.
18 hits.
13 damage.
It takes the damage.
Oh wait, take the d6. 12 damage. It's not my key target.
12 damage.
Can I use a maneuver?
What maneuver?
I can. No escape. Whenever
that's only when
you are an
hit.
ally, you can see. It says whenever you are an ally, you can see makes an opportunity attack.
Oh
You can
shit!
expend a superiority die.
This is why I
If the attack
responded.
hit-
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah.
If the attack hits, roll the superiority die and add the result. Blah 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 blah
So
blah.
you roll
words
your
and stuff.
superiority die and add it to my damage.
Yep. So you roll a d6.
Oh, it's a D6. I thought it was a D4. Whoopsie.
It's a d6 now. It has upgraded.
This is it upgraded at this level.
Oh shit!
My key target dice also went from a d4 to a d6.
It didn't matter. I rolled a 4 on the 4 die and the 6.
4
It's
was
fine.
the key.
4's damage is 4 damage.
God, I'm
Also,
fucking sentinel right now.
Additionally, the affected creature gains 4 slowed levels until the start of its next turn.
Put
So they
it
fall.
back! Put it back!
So I have an opportunity here for you. I can put it back, or I can do what I want to do.
What do you
Let it
wanna
drop
do?
and take damage.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I think you'll enjoy it a whole lot more.
You
if
know,
you let
it
me
was Jareth's thing, so Jareth can decide.
do. Jareth, you decide. I can put it right back to next to Mari, or I can do the thing I want to do.
Whatever makes Katie happy.
Do the thing you're gonna do.
Cool. It moved 30 feet. It will take 22 damage as it careens into the ground.
Hell yeah!
Worth it.
Rigmond, I could kiss you. I won't, because that's gross, but I could.
Did you just scare that thing out of the sky?
Oh.
He did!
She chopped its wing off, and as it was flying away, it careened into the fucking ground, crashing.
Aren't you so glad we got you the maneuvers you should have had this whole time, Jareth?
Maneuvers are fun.
Guess
Mari.
whose turn it is! And it's probably prone, I assume.
Yeah, probably.
Hi. I get advantage. Oh, it's
Hi.
injured, so I get advantage anyways. Alright. I'm gonna make it my key target first. And I get
Hi,
Master
how are
Slayer
ya?
because it's injured. Hi, how are ya? That is a math. Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
22 damage.
22 damage.
Again? Ew. Math. 15.
I don't know. 15 hits.
Okay, good. I rolled in that one on the other die. And... Oh, that was bad. That was so bad. 11 damage.
It's still up.
Cool, I'm gonna provoke from it.
Chomp.
You miss.
Sad.
And I'm gonna immediately use my reaction to take an attack opportunity attack. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, 18 damage, ignore the crit.
It perishes.
Yes! Good teamwork. Oh, and I moved, where was I? Here?
You had to have moved at least 30.
Yeah, so I have 20 feet left.
Yep.
So, wait.
Air high five.
Air high five. I'm gonna move to there.
Yeah.
Oh, so you said it was gross? Disrespectful.
That was gross.
You comment.
Yeah. Tell me Rigmond wouldn't
Rude.
also agree that it's gross.
He would headbutt you.
Yeah. That's like kissing for Rigmond, though, so... sorry, that's my turn.
All right. Let me remove the flyers.
Yay!
Yeah.
Theus's turn.
Hey, look, it's turn 3.
Go.
Turn 3.
It's
that
turn
means
3.
take your attacks and get the fuck out. Or also get the fuck out. Hey, if we make it
Won't
to
it
the
just
edge of the
follow
map,
us?
will they continue to follow us?
You don't know. You'll find out.
I guess we will.
We gotta kill it.
Well, if we kill it, that gives others more time to show up. Keep that in mind.
That's true.
And we haven't hit it at all.
I'm sure there's a fight. Hive implies at least several thousand.
Big guy, 16 to hit.
Big guy, 16 will hit.
Yay!
12.
I have to add extra.
13.
13. 25.
All right,
Next
it took
round.
the damage.
Next attack.
Ooh, big
Yeah.
numbers.
And then last attack, 3.
So 19 total there. All right, big numbers. No whammies.
44 altogether. Not bad.
But it is still kicking.
Still kicking, looking good. Still kicking, or still kicking?
Still
looking
kicking
bad?
like it's about to beat your ass.
But with
I
like
mean-
really burning holes in it.
So it is not bloodied yet.
Gotcha.
It's over half.
Gotcha. Well, the thing, and I love you. I have a question about some stuff.
Okay.
When you hit with a weapon attack. Never mind, I don't have a question about anything.
Cool. Glad I could help.
You just wanted to read out loud for a second.
I did.
I love reading.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. It's got disadvantage on the first fucking save, so I'm gonna make it. Wait. Remind me again, since I'm really the only one using this. If I use a warp power as an action, I can use a warp power as a bonus action too?
Only if the warp power is a cantrip
Gotcha.
or a free or a 0 cost spell.
Gotcha.
Basically, you can't cast 2 leveled spells on the same turn, right?
Gotcha.
And it
Okay,
must-
so
And the cantrip must have the action speed of bonus action.
gotcha.
Keep that in mind.
Gotcha. So what I will do then is shift this way to get advantage from my nightlight
Okay.
and do something I've never done before.
Yay.
Gonna use a warp power. Means I need to roll to hit. But I've got advantage. So I got you and I got you. But I've never done this without my warp and powered strike before. So we're gonna do math, y'all. Math, y'all. It's
do it.
math. I don't know if I can.
I believe in you.
I don't know if I
Then
can.
none of us probably can.
Oh, not the math. The math is gonna be easy. Do I not have a D4 here? It didn't come with a D4. I need a D4. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. At advantage. Flame strike. Oh, God, that's
How you
amazing.
feeling? Is it nat 20 or nat 1?
It's a 21 to hit,
21
but
hits.
it's also one of these.
Ah, yes. Oh, no!
What is it?
Wait, I have to see what this does. Hold on.
Oh no.
That doesn't sound good at all.
We're cooked.
Oh, no.
We're cooked.
Summons a giant tidal wave that immediately kills everything in the vicinity.
But not the enemy.
No, it actually heals them for 99999 HP.
I'm going to roll this for you since
you
you don't
guys
technically
speaking this into
get the
existence?
chance.
It says I don't get the chance. Oh God.
Because
do
if I
not.
speak it into If I speak it, it shall not happen, because my luck is ass. So it shall not happen.
I don't think that's how that works.
3 plus 4, 7 plus.
Let me have this.
This is so dumb, dude.
Oh no.
I am scared.
Everything you say worries me.
Please let that be damage to the guy.
You cast Magic Missile at 5th level without expending warp points.
Oh.
You deal 26 additional free damage.
Oh my god, you were making it sound like it was super bad.
Yeah, to it, correct?
For me.
Not for us!
2d4 plus.
And I need you to roll a 10 on the warp table every time going forward. Thanks, Anu. Unless you're unless you're healing somebody, then don't do that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Don't worry, I'll heal you.
Heal you for 8 points. Right. By the way, hold this 40 points of damage.
A d6, a d8, plus 5.
7d4. Jesus
plus
Christ.
2. Alright, so this plus 7. 13.
That was a good roll too. Goddamn.
16. 18 plus 7
no
plus another
ones.
25.
Johnny can
25
never.
damage?
Yeah, plus another 25.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing. So it's dead, right?
Literally free
It's
crit.
alive.
Is it
It's still
really
alive.
bloody now?
It is bloodied.
Yay!
Okay, cool.
My time is coming.
That was fucking stupid. I'm gonna hold here. I think I can. I think it didn't work. Yeah.
Bro,
Attention, everybody who's watching the YouTube video. Anu has now peaked. That was some bullshit.
I like to imagine.
I don't want to
so
hear
early,
that.
we're only level 5.
I want you to know Anu basically went to go strike this thing with his staff and pulled a full-on Dark Souls moment where these shards of pure psychic energy appeared behind him and just slammed into this thing multiple times.
I hit it with my hammer, y'all.
You hit it with the hammer. Nix!
Cool. So I'm gonna say it'll probably take me some time afterwards to actually analyze everything, but I've recorded. Is the main thing, right?
Yes, you've recorded at
Cool.
least 6 seconds of whatever happened.
Cool. Well, unfortunately, anything I record now may not be going because I'm going loud.
Okay.
So I imagine this thing just stomped over my hiding spot. It's like, well, if you insist. I pop claws and I start wailing. I activate Screaming Strike and I start howling.
All right.
Do I have? Well, I mean, I already have flanking with Anu,
Yep.
but do I have flanking with Rigman?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I'm just making sure he has advantage for the coming turn. Cool. All right. Screaming Strikes at advantage. 23.
What are you doing?
So that is. All right. So that is 28 damage on my first swing.
Cool.
Jesus.
It dies.
Rigman drops to his knees. It should have been me!
Move.
Yep.
Dumb
No.
bloodletter.
Nyx
Love your
is-
chance.
Just a heads up, my Pass Without Trait is still up. I have not dropped it yet. So I'm going to just kind of form up with everyone else. And I can't stealth this turn, but next turn I'll resume stealthing. But I'm going to fall into formation with Theus and exit the map.
Yeah, we're gonna dead sprint for like a minute and then resume stuff.
Sounds good to me.
All right, you go. You guys sprint as far as you can. I'm going to put you over here for the moment. While they're sprinting, Nyx, did you want to attempt your vivisection?
Yes, I would like to take the head of the probably the smaller one.
Okay.
So
let me. Is anybody going to help?
You can have guidance.
I'll fucking help. Fuck it.
You don't want me to help. My medicine is a 0.
Same.
Oh, I guess I could give you advantage by assisting. Oh no, you assist and I'll give guidance.
Sounds good.
Okay, so medicine check.
Medicine check, yeah.
At advantage with a
Okay.
d6.
Sexy. Ugh. Good thing I have that d6.
Hey.
Okay, 19. That's not bad.
19, you slice through it a little more rushed than you'd like, but you are able to remove the head. It is rather bulky, actually.
Cool. I just heft it over my shoulder and just start booking it with these.
Cool. I'm gonna do something real quick for giggles. As you guys are running away, if you happen to look back, you just see this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's cool.
As they come to investigate what the fuck just happened.
Hit and run.
Well, good news. If we're within my smuggle, we don't leave tracks.
Oh, yeah.
We are in proper stealth mode.
So
Yep. The creatures do not seem to immediately chase after you guys, so as far as you know, you made it out without getting dogged on afterwards.
Hell yeah.
Everyone else, be careful not to touch the plants. Don't want a
Yeah?
repeat of what happened last time.
We might. I think we might need to get out of the forest.
All right. But you guys dive into the foliage. I'm assuming doing your absolute best not to touch the evil things that could potentially signal your death.
Ideally.
That's the goal.
And as you get to the opposite side, you do see that there are some boot prints, and some of those boot prints begin to sprint, just like before, through the foliage, away from the tunnel this time.
Okay, so they learned. Follow the blueprints.
Good. Good to know they're not as dumb as we are.
How many sets of blueprints are there?
Make me a perception check.
Oh,
May make
fuck
a survival.
I'll allow survival too.
Cool. Now, question: would you consider them my prey?
No.
Okay.
Mostly because you don't even know what they look like, so you couldn't if you wanted.
I'm gonna go ahead and assist you, Nix, if I see you doing the same shit that I'm doing, because yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna just roll
Have
again,
guidance.
and I'll take the high. Huzzah! I'll take the 21.
Have
All
guidance.
right, 21.
23.
23. With a 23, you notice that this appears to be about 7 unique sets of boot prints. So 7 people appeared to be running through this area, based on what you can see.
How many of your brothers are we looking for, Mariana?
3 to 4.
Question: this might be a shot in the dark. While we're hunting and following, do I see bolter shells on the ground?
Good question. Let's see. You do find a couple of casings, but
Cool.
not as many as you probably think there should be.
Probably running out of ammo. I pick up a few and toss them back to Anun.
Thank you.
Yep. Is there anything you can learn from these, or is it just they're spent?
I'm spent casings.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not sure what you're asking Ani to look for these spent casings.
Yeah, that's fair. I was just trying to gather as much information. It's like, do things have secrets? But if not, then we can't think of any ideas.
As far as you can tell, these are spent casings.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Hey, can I pocket these spent casings?
You may pocket the spent casings.
Question: how many spent casings did I get tossed?
How many did you toss? Anywhere
3.
between 1 and 100.
Cool.
Oh, I'm going to do 3 because I'm just giving you a handful. That said, as we kind of slow down and have a moment to actually recuperate, I'm going to activate my electronic warfare kit, and I'm going to activate, basically kind of have it passively on, a holo trace device.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm just if I hear basically tuning out the squad vox. If it picks up any vox communication, I want it to ping me and kind of point it in that direction.
I think also while we're moving, Mari's gonna like periodically check her data pad to see if any more transmissions have come in from her brothers now that we're getting closer.
At the moment, it does not appear any other transmissions have come in yet.
Okay.
But as you guys are going, I'm going to give this to you based on your current survival check. As you guys keep moving through the foliage, the sets of footprints, one by one, disappear. Until there's only one set of footprints remaining.
What?
They're getting picked off.
I mean, did the footprints like scatter while they're disappearing, or they just
literally
stop walking?
as they are running, there's just a stoppage of like a footprint.
How
Based on the
recent?
survival check, it does appear like they just kind of disappeared from wherever the last spot.
If we look up, or is there like webbing and shit in the trees?
Well, you
That's a
want
good
to
question.
give me a perception check?
Yes, my friend, I would absolutely love to.
I would love you to.
Wow, that dice fucking absolutely flew. Where is that? What is that? A natural 20. I think, and I think my perception's +1.
Doesn't matter.
21.
21. Yeah, as you guys are running, you stop and look up into the trees above, and in the like white-ish foliage that is in it, you do notice there are bodies up there.
Holy shit!
There are about
How high?
approximately 60 to 80 feet up. There are 6 blood angel bodies impaled on these trees.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my
I'll just
god.
point up and Mariana.
Can I jump pack like to a lower spiky thing and then jump pack up to them?
Yeah.
Going to set off the alarm.
I'm gonna cut them down. Someone catch them.
Alright, spread out.
Alright.
How long will it take for me to like jump from each one and cut them down?
Probably 10 to 15 seconds to get up because it's a 6-second movement.
Yeah.
And then to cut them, it'll be a strength check.
Okay.
Do we have to roll anything to catch them?
Yeah, either athletics or athletics or just straight strength.
Nix is going to post up on Overwatch and keep an eye on the skies.
Strength check or athletics check to cut?
For you to cut it, both are fine.
Okay, thanks.
Also, side question, is this tree reacting in any way when it's fucking getting leapt and climbed on by Mariana?
Well,
like, is
that's
it
a good
doing
question.
the...
I'm going to let her finish first before we...
Do you want a strength check for each cut or just overall?
For each one you're trying to remove, you will need a new check.
17.
All right, so one at a time. So you rolled a 17.
Yeah. 27
All right.
damage.
They're broken out and they drop, and Rigmond is able to catch him.
Okay, you ready for the
All
next
right.
one?
Second one.
15.
15 drops, and Ambrose is able to catch it.
Next. Almost a nat 20. So 26.
26 and a 23, both catch. Now here's the kicker. Hold on. Mari.
Yeah.
The third one drops, and the trees that you're standing on begin to shiver. And the shivering turns into rattling.
Yo, what are we doing?
We're cutting blood angels out of the fucking trees.
Oh no, fuck.
I don't think we're going to be able to run with these.
I would
Now,
like
is
to
this a-
say I rolled a nat 20 on the next one.
Well, you will be able to cut it out. The shivering has turned to rattling.
How many angels are in these trees?
How many did you
There
say?
was 6. You pulled down with the 20. That would be 4 of them.
The nat 20 doesn't give me an extra one?
Nope, nat 20 will just remove 1.
Okay. Hey, someone catch the nat 21. Hey, Theus, can you check them to see if they're dead? Quickly?
Yeah, they're dead. 1 sec.
Oh, they're very dead.
Super dead. May I use force warp push to shake some
Oh,
that are
they're
60 feet away from us?
They're incredibly dead.
So you're trying to use the push warp power to try and what now?
Push pull something.
Yes, I got you.
Can I,
What are you trying to do?
like, it's got a range of 60 feet, so can I
Okay.
like shake a tree or shake a branch 60 feet away from us to like
Ooh, smart!
misdirection them?
Actually, I like that idea.
That's so good, actually.
I'm gonna follow Anun's lead, and I'm going to like basically move, dash, and then chuck a frag grenade off in like another direction.
You're chucking a frag. How far can you throw the grenade?
What is it?
What is
like,
your strength? What is your strength modifier?
I believe that is a 1.
You can throw it 10
30
plus
feet plus
20
your
feet.
strength modifier times 5. So you can throw it
So-
35 feet.
35 feet.
Cool. So 90 feet away from us, functionally. And then I'm going to start doubling back to the party.
If they're all dead, I'm gonna not cut down the rest of them and just go back down to the ground.
Can I make an insight check looking at the horizon and the skyline to see if I can see any holes or openings in like the static cloud?
Oh, be my guest.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
18.
18. Yeah. So with Mari's cutting, Anu's push, and Nyx's grenade, you do look off into the distance, and you start seeing. How can I best explain this? You ever stepped in an ant pile?
Yes.
Oh no.
Swarm of bees.
is it
right?
Like this?
Is it that scene from Pitch Black?
Like this that I just posted?
Yeah.
For the YouTube.
From the pillars out in the distance, the flying ones begin to move. And on the ground, like a swarm of ants, the bigger ones begin to start moving towards the direction you guys have gone to like try and discombobulate them. But there's enough of them that they can check all the areas that you
How
guys
much
have
time
been
do we
able to.
think we have until they close in?
You have seconds.
Cool.
We're gonna start
run.
dead running.
I suggest you take what you need from them.
I want to just
We're
pull
not
their
going to be
helmets
able
off
to run.
and look.
You
There's not enough
can,
time.
but you risk getting into this combat.
There's not enough time. We're leaving.
we're
Do we carry like,
We can
you
come
know how
back.
fucking
We can come back.
Marines have like necklaces and shit?
We can come back.
They're dead as fuck, dude.
We can
Yeah.
come back.
Did-
Just go.
Do they have like fucking dog tags or anything?
No, nothing you can grab at the moment.
We can come
alright.
back.
Well,
All right.
Their bodies are still here.
All right. If that's the case, give me a couple of extra stealth checks.
Hope I
are we
roll
still being
better this
affected
time.
by the?
You still are
yes.
under the
Oh,
effects
I
of
rolled
the
better.
ability.
Wonderful. I rolled almost like a human being.
Almost.
That's with the plus 10
Yes,
for
not
me.
quite.
Yep.
But what's my stealth?
If
Alright,
anything, guys,
Is there a
it might
clear
just...
direction we can see that looks like it's either like free of the tree forest or has some type of like imperial like metal base set up or anything like that?
So based on where you're currently at,
Oh!
What?
Sorry, you finished asking your question and I'm going to say something else.
based on where you're currently at, there does not appear to be anything immediately visible. However, on the map that was given to you again in your briefing, if you continue in this direction, probably for another 2 clicks, there should be a base of operations.
All right, Theus starts pointing in that direction, like literally double move, like everybody go as fast as you can.
As we're leaving,
Cool.
can I use my reaction to mark one of the dead bodies with my key target?
Sure.
Because then I have, it lasts, a while, I'm pretty sure, until I move it, basically. Oh, an hour, and I get advantage on perception and survival checks to track and find that key target while I'm on the same planet.
Okay.
Can you
yeah.
upcast it to make it last longer?
No,
it's like Hunter's Mark, right?
It's not a spell. It's a class ability.
Yeah, it's a class ability.
Gotcha.
Hold
All right.
on,
He's over here being a bloodhound.
Yeah, I mean, I am a ranger.
All right, but yeah, you go ahead and place your hunter mark on this dead body and begin sprinting away.
At 9th level, it increases to 8 hours, Johnny.
Gotcha.
While
Everybody's
we're running,
okay.
While we're running, I'm going to reactivate what I did earlier and just start listening across all spectrum. Still running, but I'm going to set my audio to record.
All right, you set your audio to record, and these creatures are sprinting at you guys. You are double moving, I'm assuming, or triple if you have the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys. These things are fast. These things are very fast. But when they get to the area you guys were cutting the bodies out of, do you guys stop to watch, or do you keep running?
Running.
I'm running.
Okay. Then you run and you run and you run, and
Can I
after
glance over my shoulder to look as we're running?
you will have to stop to look if you are going to do so.
I guess I won't.
Okay. But yeah, you guys keep running, and eventually you hear the chitinous screeching get duller and further away until eventually it's so far in the back you're pretty sure that they are not chasing you. If they are chasing you at all.
Fucking bugs.
We love bugs.
Anu feels at home. Anu feels at home. This is just like Nocturne. Everything can kill you. It's just like Nocturne. He's at home.
I mean, it's also
I know
just
that
like ball.
Yeah.
What now?
Can Nyx? Is it possible for Nyx to re-find that trail that we were originally following? I imagine, like in a dead sprint, we didn't really care to track it, but could Nyx try to reacquire it once we realize we're not being followed?
So, you currently are kind of already on it. Like I said, it's not really like a really well-trodden path. It's just whatever creatures on this planet, other than the bugs, travel, they kind of use these paths. So it's a little more beaten up, but not enough to be considered a well used.
I'm more considering the final Space Marine, the number 7 one.
Oh.
Do I still find his tracks?
You are currently on it.
Cool. Okay, that's all I needed to know. But they're, at least according to here, they're still alive.
As far as you know, you can give me another survival, nature, or investigation check to see if you can locate the last set of footprints.
I'm actually going to switch it over to investigate. And I'm going to... Hold on, can I... Yeah, I'm just going to get myself...
I'll help.
What's that?
Did you say nature?
I said you can use nature, yeah.
Oh my god. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, 13.
Anybody else want to see if they can take a look?
A nature check?
I'll give advantage
nature,
to somebody.
Investigation, survival.
Well, my nature and investigation are both a +3, so I'll roll that.
I'll assist.
I help somebody.
Oh, you're assisting? Okay, I'll roll with advantage.
Yeah, my shit's a
thank God
+0.
for that. Oh, guidance. Who else is rolling?
I'll roll.
Okay, I have a guidance. I got a 19.
Okay.
17 plus what? I roll a 4.
D6.
D6. 17 plus 5. I got a 22.
Okay. So, Theus, Nyx, you are looking around and you cannot seem to find any trace of these last footprints. Mari, you think you find a trace of the footprint, but it could also just be mud or other creatures that might be living upon this planet. But Rigmond, you do find an impression that looks like a footprint. It's deeper than before, and the width of them has reduced significantly. It appears that this last set of footprints went to ground and is now trying to sneak around versus full sprint.
I cover up the muddy footprint. No, I'm kidding. I point out
You
the footprints
bitch.
to Mariana.
All right.
Okay.
But it appears to be going towards the direction of the base of operations that you know of.
We should keep heading that direction then. Follow the footprints.
Okay.
Your
Guys keep
lead,
following
your
me.
brothers.
Yep.
Over the next remaining time of Nyx's ability, you are able to make the distance and see the base of operations. It is a manufactured hab block, basically, with some emplacements outside for defenses. And that's about it for the moment.
There's like no one around.
You may make me another perception check if you so choose.
I'd love to.
Hey, 21.
21. Anybody else, or are you good to go?
26.
I rolled a 17.
17, 26, 21.
And 18 for Tomes.
And an 18 for Tomes. A 20. Basically, everybody who rolled so far is able to see this.
I rolled a 3. I didn't feel like it was worth mentioning.
So the answer is everybody but Ambrose.
Rip.
Not an offense. It is a little bit in the distance, and it's covered up a little bit by foliage. So you're probably more. You're probably more worried about those spines than anything else right now. But as you get closer towards this manufactured hab block, you notice a couple of things. The emplacements are still there, but nobody is manning them. And the hab block on the side of it has a large gash in the wall, in the metal wall. And the gash has a lot of blood. But there are no enemies around it. Whatever
Getting
did
aliens
this
vibes.
came and went.
The boot prints that were on the way here, can I see if they are still followable?
They are still followable. At one point in time, it does appear that they stopped in one specific spot because the boots are even deeper than before, but then they kept going.
Okay. I think we should continue following the boot prints, guys.
And the boot prints lead up to this.
It goes
structure?
towards this. It goes towards this structure. Yes.
I'm down for that.
Okay. You guys keep moving towards the structure. Once you get close enough to it, you get through the outer wall that has the defense platforms and gunnery platforms. As you get through closer towards the inside, anybody want to peek inside? How do you want to approach this?
Let Nyx investigate it.
That's generally the best course of
All right.
action.
Yep. Nyx is taking point. By the way, I feel like we're getting probably to the end of my pass without trace. Probably.
Oh, you are near seconds away from it dropping.
Quick.
Cool. Well, Nyx is
Utilize
going
it
to
while you
pop on
can.
ahead. Yep, and he's going to do a quick search, listen for anything, Perception, I guess, or do I need a new stealth check?
Give me another stealth check just to see.
So 37, if so.
More than enough. More than enough. You were able to peek inside. Give me a perception now. Or did you roll that already?
Guidance? Okay, good.
Oop. I can guidance myself.
I know.
I'll do it myself.
Ooh,
That
hold
was
on.
hot.
Can I get a 30? Can I get a dirty 30?
No.
25 is pretty good.
Actually, hold on. I have a clarification question.
I'm so stressed.
You can't boost because your pass without a trace is concentration and temporary boost is concentration.
I can boost him.
Oh shit.
I can boost him.
This is for future reference. I'm not going to go back and do all of that again, but
Okay.
you cannot do both.
Okay, that is entirely fair. So,
Good thing we
in that
both have
case,
that
just
then.
24.
All right, 24. You look inside. The place is completely ransacked. There is blood all over the walls and the floors and on some of the furniture and things inside. There are scorch marks, bullet holes. Whatever got in here, the occupants attempted to fight back, but it appears that they lost.
But there's no bodies.
There are no bodies.
Cool.
Any sign of hostiles in here, or does it look clear?
Currently, there are no creatures inside that you can see.
The boot prints went in here, you said?
The boot prints did go in.
All right, Nyx is going to report back.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No, you go ahead. I gotta wait for you to come back before I do anything.
Oh, Nyx is going to go over Vox.
Cool.
Place looks
If there's
deserted.
no hostiles, Mari's immediately coming in there.
Cool.
Wait,
Nyx
hold
is
on.
still.
Nyx, what do you say over Vox? What do you say?
I'm trying to think of how Nyx would probably report this. Looks
What
cleared
you say
out.
is important.
Oh, I know. Looks cleared out. Bugs must have taken the bodies, but looks like they didn't linger here. Probably took them back to their nest. Sounds good.
Nyx, are you standing at like the gash right now, or like inside?
I probably faded in and taken cover. Nyx is not breaking stealth.
No. But you're inside, is what I'm saying.
Yes, that is correct.
Cool. So as Nyx is taking cover and making this report, as soon as you finish giving the report and Mari says that she's moving in, you feel your helmet get pushed forward slightly. And you just hear a voice behind you say, "You better not try and kill me right now. What you doing, buddy?
What the fuck?
Friendly or not?"
This is human, I assume.
It is human.
Like, considering Nyx just like he's kind of jolted by the fact that he got snuck up on. So there's a brief moment of like him shuddering a bit, but then he's like, unless you're somehow working for the Xenos, then yes, I am friendly.
Would Mari,
Is that
like,
a bolter
walk in
against
on
my head, or are
this?
you just happy to see me?
You're slow. You are getting closer, but I'm not going to let you walk in just yet. He just goes, "You alone?"
Got a squad?
How many?
Enough to probably kill you.
It's not what I
We're
asked.
not?
How many?
Yes.
Going once, and he cocks the trigger. Going twice.
Do you really want to fight when We're your relief force.
A lot of shit's happened on this planet, and I don't trust anything. So answer my question, or I will turn your head into a cave.
Standard squad size. We're not. I assume you are of the Blood Angels.
Good guess.
We're on an ex.
Kiss.
No.
Sorry.
At this point, Nyx will. If Nyx can suddenly turn on his Vox, I'd
Yeah,
like
you can turn it
reactivate
on.
his Vox,
Does
and he'll
Mari
just keep on talking.
recognize the voice?
You do.
Who is it?
It is your friend Xavier.
Oh my god, I'm fucking bolting. I mean, like, as fast as I can. And I'm yelling over
Did we
the
just
box,
hear the jump pack?
Don't fucking fight him!
I don't
Rigmond
think
heard
I
fight.
can.
It starts barreling in.
No, we're not fighting, Rigmond!
As soon as
Get them,
Richmond
get
starts
them,
running,
get them.
everybody,
wait,
Anu's going in.
Everybody's just bolting in.
Are close range boxes working?
Close range
I'm
boxes
gonna
are
connect
working.
to Xavier.
Yeah, you do.
You better warn him.
Hey, that's part of my squad. Put your weapons down if you're trying to fight.
I have to roll something. One moment, please.
Roll for PTSD. Roll
You
for
had-
hallucinations.
You know it, brother. He rolled pretty high, so he does pass. And as soon as he hears Mari's voice, he pulls the bolter away from your head.
Cool. Nyx immediately spins and pops claws.
No!
He doesn't attack, but but he's just getting distance because he does not like the fact that he got snuck up on.
So this man takes 2 steps back. Bolter is still aimed at Nyx. But then as soon as Mari gets through the door,
She's gonna tackle him, like, not in a threatening way, and like, oh my god, I'm so fucking relieved to see you kind of way.
yep. And he drops the bolter and does hug her because he just says, "You have no idea what shit is going on here. What are you doing here?"
We're here to get you! You sent me the, hold on. You sent me that transmission like 2 weeks ago, and I gave it to the War Master, and we're here to get you. And any other survivors.
He seems kind of jittery. Like, he keeps looking around a lot, but then back to you and just goes, "I've been trying to send you a message not to come. This place is insane."
Yeah, well, I've been trying to send you messages to get more information, so the planet, like, fucks with our communications. We're lucky we got anything from you at all.
He, like, sees everybody else, and he just looks around and just goes, "Shh. Keep it down. They know. They hear. Just everybody come inside. Get comfortable. We have a lot to talk about."
How injured is this man?
Yeah.
You're gonna be way more injured in a second.
I will fucking end you.
Tell you what. Give me either perception or a medicine check.
Oh.
Medicine will be higher because you're not able to actually physically touch him.
Medicine or perception?
Mm-hmm.
Right. They're both right.
It's like a cursory glance.
A 21.
Oh my god.
21 medicine?
Yeah.
So currently, the only injury he appears to have is a puncture hole in his right thigh. Like one of the creatures bit straight through his thigh. But it's not broken, it's just bleeding. But otherwise he appears unharmed. Just dirty.
Jed? Lucian?
Somewhere, I think. I don't know, we got split up on the way down.
Were they behind you?
We were in different Thunderhawks.
Okay.
Like I said, we got split up.
Well, we found some
First off-
bodies in the trees on the way here, and we caused a commotion and didn't have time to check them, but they were dead. I didn't have time to check who they were.
They were other squad mates. But they were actually dead.
I Our apothecary checked them and said they were pretty dead.
Dead to rights.
Mari, I think there's some context needed. May you introduce us, please?
I guess that's not really my priority right now, but sure. This is my brother Xavier. This is my squad that I got stuck with on the Vengeful Spirit, and she just points through all of them and says, Night Lord, Salamander, Theus, Riggy, Bookshelf.
Rigman will take a step forward with his axe.
Put your fucking axe down!
As he steps forward with the axe, Xavier points the gun right at Rigman's face and goes, "Just put it down."
I think Mari.
I'm a little trigger happy right now, and I don't feel like using up ammo.
I think Mari would put her hand on his gun and push it down. Picking a fight with that world eater is not going to end well. So let's not do that.
All right. Well, here's the deal. We just hunker down for the time being. If anybody knows how to fix some shit, see if we can get the automated systems online.
Nix and I might be able to do that.
And he points to his leg. He's like, I could really use that apothecary right now.
Yes.
How hurt is he? If I medicine check wise.
So based on Anu's previous medicine check of like a 21, he is pretty injured, but he is still capable of fighting. He's just been moving much slower than he probably should be.
So if I stick a cat poison patch on him, he'd be fine.
He should be okay.
Okay, I'll burn a point, and he can do 3d6 plus 4 or plus 8.
All right, 3d6 plus 8.
Yeah. Which is in tradition, burn resources on an NPC.
Yeah, of course. You gotta. But for the moment, just because it is already 11 o'clock, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. But there is some RP that we can do with this. We will probably have a mini session over text RP throughout the week, and then we will pick right back up in the next couple of days, okay?
I'm so stressed that my heart is pounding in my chest right now.
Welcome to Murder, which is basically the Blood Angels arc of, oh no, everything went bad.
They lose a quarter.
But it's your arc and not mine.
Motherfuckers are getting turned into zombies.
Wait,
what'd you say, Tom?
It's not just Blood Angels, though, isn't there? Isn't there Emperor's Children and shit here too?
There are. Well, so the Emperor's Children came after the initial Blood Angel assault to assist them. But yes, there are other squads on the planet. You just haven't met any yet.
Guys,
okay, I was just thinking that it wasn't just Blood Angels. So it was Blood Angels are gonna get fucked.
Blood Angels are getting fucked right now, but there are other squads on planet that are not just Blood Angels.
Well, and now that we're here too.
Yeah.
So we are somewhat established on Murder. It's not just they sent 1 or 2 squads here to.
No, So to give you context, which I'll do over RP a little bit better later, we have established a very weak foothold, but the bugs that are called megarachnids. They're just every time that we gain a foothold here, they seem to know and come and wipe out pretty much wherever we set foot. So we are trying, but it has been very tough, which is why they call the planet Murder, because literally it's suicide to come here.
So we're leaving, right? So we're getting everybody that's alive and we're leaving, right?
Well, that's gonna be tough since the Thunderhawks can't get up.
Well,
he said fighting.
Can I throw a fun fact in?
Yeah.
Sure.
In the books, when they reference the planet, the only word that comes through on the distress signal is, "This planet is murder."
Yep.
That's what he sent to me.
Yeah, so.
Essentially.
Yep.
Welcome to Murder, boys and girls. I hope you brought your bathing suits because we're doing a beach episode. And by beach episode, I mean everybody's going to be bathed in blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we are on a beach episode. Normandy
Yeah.
Beach.
It's a
Type shit.
Bro.
yeah.
That was
That is a
good.
very accurate representation of what's happening here.
I'm so stressed. Where are my other
I'm
brothers?
You'll
You
find
only
out
gave me
later.
1 out of 3.
You'll find
Yeah,
out
they're
later.
probably gone.
I don't give a fuck about Grayson. I hope he dies.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? It's type shit because I also made a back character that I hope
I
doesn't
made
show up
my
because I
own
ruined the whole game.
antagonist. I made my own
Damn.
Same.
antagonist.
Same.
Same.
love-
My character is
I made a
also
squad
only-
of.
I love when people give me antagonists to
Yeah,
work
it's
with.
good
It's
writing.
so much fun.
I
made
gave
a
It's
squad
going
of
to
brothers
ruin-
and sisters that I
Oh.
love and hold dear.
Yeah, I gave
And then
him an
I'm going
antagonist
to
in my
destroy them.
squad who was just assigned to my squad like 3 months ago, so she doesn't know him very well. Like Xavier, Jen, and Lucian, she went through like transplant, like implantation process and stuff, and selection. So she's known them for like 10 years. But Grayson is a psyker who was just assigned to their squad like 3 months ago and has been really fucking nasty to her forever because she's a blank.
Damn.
Yeah, which is why she was really like apprehensive of Anu at the beginning of the campaign because the only psyker she's had a lot of interaction with is an asshole.
And in the Psyker's defense, it's incredibly awful to be around a blank if you are a Psyker.
Yeah, but you could
Oh,
just
yeah.
like could just like
Absolutely dread.
you could just like move away. You don't have to be mean.
Well, like if you sleep in the same quarters, it's a permanent migraine. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I get that, but it's not Mari's fault. Like she didn't choose to
No,
be
of
this.
course not.
But it's just
my fault. I made her this way.
how it works.
So like even normal
I
people.
like how you
Right,
get
exactly.
genuinely
Yeah.
offended on
Come
behalf
on,
of
this
your
way.
own character that you're writing to be
Yeah.
people to be mean to you.
Oh
That's
my
so
god, I
funny.
just saw the cursed art of Merry Christmas from Murder.
I know.
Yeah,
oh
it
my
was
god,
great.
hold on. I gotta pull that up for the YouTube video.
Jesus
That's so
Christ.
I'm,
funny.
I'm
Oh
so,
my
I'm
Sim,
so
should I make that the
offended.
new banner?
No, no.
Why not?
That's so
Because
Why
fucking
not?
I'm
funny.
gonna allow it.
Because our group banner is really cute and it has all of us in there.
We'll bring
I'll
it
put it
back,
back.
but this is way funnier
This
for the
is
time being.
sad.
That shit
Every
is
time I
fucking
look
hilarious.
at this, I'm gonna be sad.
you.
You should be.
For you.
A lot of
These are
people are dying.
These are my brothers, you assholes.
All
Bro,
right,
you're letting a lot of people die right now,
I'm
Mari.
working on it.
The
It's
fuck?
crazy. It's crazy.
What the fuck, man?
Don't gang up on me, you assholes.
I can't gang up on you. I made a character
So-
that snapped a character that mattered to my character's neck. So
currently there are a couple of things you guys can work on in our downtime /RP session, which is basically primarily the main goal is to get this thing online, this base back online and in somewhat of a fighting order. Whether you activate defenses, get power restored, get the other vital systems back online, voxes, communications, and so on and so forth.
Nix
So
and I
you
can
have a
work
lot of
on
stuff you
that.
guys can do.
Can a slice
I can
do
also-
some of that?
Some of it, yes.
Okay. Because I'm good at that.
I'm getting severe like aliens vibes from this, and it's scaring me severely.
Good thing you
Well,
I
got all that
mean-
box equipment, Connor.
Oh,
My
it's
boy-
immaculate vibes. It's
I
just
want-
terrifying.
I want you to know, Johnny, that I am a huge horror buff, and I love alien movies. Not just actual alien movies, but like Space Marines, Starship Trooper, stuff like that. So yeah, this is exactly what you think it is. It's
Yeah.
Welcome,
And it had
welcome,
to be my
welcome to hell.
brothers.
again,
Woo,
I'm happy it's your
murder!
arc and not mine.
I love murder. Let's go.
This
Woohoo!
isn't
Dude,
even
Murder's
my
a great one.
arc.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for reference, Tomes, yes, all of that is coming.
Hell yeah.
The
And,
Blood Marine arc. I'm glad it's your arc, not mine. That's what I meant.
Because
You're
I
not
would
gonna be saying
not,
that when we get to your arc.
I would not
Goddamn right.
dare not add the two best Emperor's Children characters. Period.
Fulgrim?
Hold on.
Besides him.
Solomon Demeter exists and resents that statement.
I like Fulgrim.
Well, I don't know who that is yet. So
Agron?
What?
No, Fulgrim.
Wait,
I
have you
haven't-
not read the Fulgrim book yet?
I have not read the Fulgrim book yet.
He's working
have
on
to.
it.
Shame.
I'm gonna be honest. I took a break from the Horus Heresy books to read the Infinite and the Divine.
which is apparently very good.
Oh my god, it's so
Yes.
good.
For the players who don't know the setting, that's a Necron book.
Yeah.
That word means absolutely nothing.
Basically,
to me, I'm so sorry.
Egyptian Terminators that find life boring, so they find their own entertainment. And one guy turned into a historian, an archivist,
name's
and a
Trazen.
museum holder.
His name's Trazen the Infinite, and he's basically like the collector from Marvel.
Yeah,
He's also
he
the only Pokemon master in all of 40k.
He is the only Pokemon master in all of 40k, and he collects all of his resources the right way with the 5-finger discount.
Yep.
It just takes you.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Now, mind
Yep.
you, his arch rival has the greatest power in all the universe. Quick save.
Yeah, he can literally
sorry?
reverse time and try again.
Who's the Divine?
Okay.
That's his rival.
Orican.
That's right.
Orkin the
Orkin the
Diviner.
Divine.
Honestly, the book is such a fun, like, rude buddy cop type thing where they also are like they're buddies, but they also hate each other to their guts.
They are the best
Most
frenemies.
popular 40k book for a reason.
It's like
is so good.
who is the orc and is it Gazcool and the human guy that like fight
Oh,
over and over
Yarick?
again? Yeah.
Gazcool and Yarick.
Yeah, it's like that.
No.
No. Not even
What do
close.
you mean? They fight each other?
Yeah, but this is a different level of fight. These guys are fighting on levels of like galactic star battles type fighting. They hate each other to a point where one guy goes back in time like 4 separate times during a literal trial, changes everything about the trial each time, and each time he fails, the best chance he gets is a draw.
Damn.
That's how fucked this like thing is, because each time he gets them both basically killed until the end where he's like, we'll call it a draw, and they're like, all right, deal. And he's like, I hate that this is the best outcome I've got.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely funny how petty is like, do you have a statue? I don't think you do.
Is he on reverse flash levels of hating?
Yes, actually.
All I
So
needed to hear.
petty. It's so petty, and it's so funny because Orican the Diviner basically believes he's better than everybody else, believes in his magic so wholeheartedly that he's like, I can do everything better than everybody else and no one can beat me. And then Trazen, who has no magic abilities or science magic, whatever, just goes, yeah, but what if I'm actually just better than you and there's nothing you can do about it? And it pisses Orican off every single time. Because he's right. Every time. We love it. Anyway, yeah, I'm finishing up Infinite and the Divine, and then I'm going to hop back into the 30k books because I really, really, really wanted to read this book.
I started the first one.
Pilgrim's like a self-enclosed story. If you want to.
Yeah, it's an isolated story, so it's nice. It's also good. It's also kind of interesting to see what they were up to at the time because the whole storyline that we're doing right now is mentioned in the book, and for a brief moment is kind of important. And then he's just like, anyway, 20,000 years have passed, and that's no longer relevant. So moving on.
Everyone say bye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Mwah, 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 mwah.